Creepers, you're mine. Dig up diamonds and craft those diamonds and make some armor. Get it, baby, going forward. That like you sell MLG Pro, the sword made of diamonds, so come at me, bro. Training in your room under the torchlight, hone that form to get you ready for the big fight. Every single day on the whole night, creepers out prowling. Alright, look at me, look at you. Take my revenge, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm a warrior, baby. What else is new? And my blade's gonna tear through you. Great. The creepers trying to steal our stuff again. Gather your stuff? Yeah, let's take back the world. Have your sword on the gold. It's on. Take your revenge. So fight, fight like it's the last night of your life. Like show them your body. 'Cause baby tonight, the creepers try to steal our stuff again. 'Cause baby tonight, you grab your big shovel and bolt again. And run until it's done, until the sun comes up in the morn. 'Cause baby tonight, come on, the creepers are trying to steal our stuff again. Woo!
Hello, hello. Am I audible? Can y'all hear me? Sure, my is working. Not working. Whoa, what's going on there? Oh boy, I was fucking around with OBS yesterday. Now I fucked up all my settings. Oh boy. Let's see if I can get it fixed. Okay, I think I got it fixed, more or less. Yeah, it's more or less fixed. That's okay. Alright. Watch some of, what's Trump's speech? Or apparently Jerome Powell is speaking somewhere. Let's say, planning on watching the UN speech, but maybe Jerome Powell talking? Be up to.
Ask you to think about your comments reflecting on the importance.
What are you talking about?
Year, the moderation in growth largely reflects a slowdown in consumer spending. Activity in the housing sector remains weak, but business investment in equipment and intangibles has picked up from last year's pace, largely reflecting the AI build-out. As noted in the September Beige Book, which I bet you wonder what it is, the September Beige Book, that's a report that gathers qualitative information from across the federal.
I'm gonna watch Trump's thing. That's what it's in my title, so that's what I'm gonna watch.
Assembly will hear an address by His Excellency Donald Trump,
His
President
Excellency?
of the United
Alright,
States
bro.
of America. I request protocol to escort His Excellency and invite him to address
His Excellency,
the assembly.
bro. Kill me.
Thank you very much. Very much appreciated.
Well, appreciates it.
And I
Oh,
don't
this is a
mind
fucking shit show. I saw some clips.
making this speech without a teleprompter, because the teleprompter is not working.
Yeah.
I feel very happy to be up here with you, nevertheless. And that way you speak more from the heart. I can only say that whoever's operating this teleprompter is in big trouble.
Oh, brother, this guy.
Hello, Madam First Lady.
Oh, please.
Thank you very much for being here. Madam President, Mr. Secretary General, First Lady of the United States, distinguished delegates, ambassadors, and world leaders. 6 years have passed since I last stood in this grand hall and addressed a world that was...
Yeah, it was retarded the last time too. Holy fuck, absolutely embarrassed us.
Since that day, the guns of war have shattered the peace I forged on two continents.
You forged the peace.
The era of calm
True.
and stability gave way to one of the great crises of our time. And here in the United States, 4 years of weakness, lawlessness, and radicalism under the last administration delivered our nation into a repeated set of disasters. 1 year ago, our country was in deep trouble, but today, just 8 months into my administration, we are the hottest country anywhere in the world.
Yeah, are we?
And there is no other country even close. America is blessed with the strongest economy, the strongest borders, the strongest military, the strongest friendship.
She's so low. Fuck me.
The strongest spirit of any nation
No.
on the face of the earth.
No way, bro.
This is indeed the golden age of America.
Golden age,
We are
bro.
rapidly reversing the economic
Jesus
calamity
Christ, man.
we inherited from the previous administration, including
He's so obsessed. Biden, 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 Biden.
Inflation we've never had before. Under my
It's all
leadership,
Biden. It's all
energy
Biden.
costs
All the
are
way down.
Gasoline prices are down. Grocery prices are down. Mortgage rates are down. And inflation has been defeated. The only thing that's up is the
Fuck
stock
me.
market, which just hit a record high. In fact, hit a record high 48 times
There we go.
in
Okay.
that short period of time. Growth is surging,
Okay, hit a shot.
manufacturing
Dog
is
shit.
booming. The stock market, as I said, is doing better than it's ever done.
Is it?
All of you in this room benefit by that. Almost everybody.
Almost everybody.
And importantly, workers' wages are rising at the
Dude, can I hit a shot?
fastest
Am I incapable of
pace
it?
in 60 years.
What's happening?
And that's what it's all about. Isn't it? In 4 years of President Biden,
No shot. He actually killed 3 with that? Why? How? What is my team
new
doing?
investment into the United States. In just 8 months since I took office, we have secured commitments and money already paid for $17 trillion.
Dude, where's
4 years,
my
less than
team,
a
bro?
trillion, 8 months, much more than $17 trillion is being invested in the United States. And it's now pouring in from all parts of the world. We've implemented the largest tax cuts in American history and the largest regulation cuts in American
So
history.
awesome. That's
making
definitely a good
this
thing.
Once and again, the best country on earth to do business.
Me
And
too.
many of the people in this room are investing in America, and it's turned out to be an awfully good investment during this 8-month period. In my first term, I built the greatest economy in the history of the world. We had the best economy ever, history of the world. And I'm doing the same thing again, but this time it's actually much bigger and even better. The numbers far surpass my record-setting first term. On our southern border, we have successfully repelled a colossal invasion, and for the last 4 months, and that's 4 months in a row, the number of illegal aliens admitted and entering our country has been 0.
There we go. Fucker.
Hard to believe.
Come on, hella fuck off, man.
A year ago, it was millions and millions of people pouring in from all over the world, from prisons,
Are we serious right now?
from mental institutions, drug
Fuck my
dealers.
dick, bro.
All over the world they came. They just poured into our country with the ridiculous open border policy of the Biden administration. Our message is very simple. If you come illegally into the United States, you're going to jail, you're going back to work.
Come on, let me get some kills. Fuck me, she ulted.
Further than that. You know what that means. I want to thank the country of El Salvador for the successful and professional job they've done in receiving and jailing so many criminals that entered our country. And it was under the previous administration that the number became record-setting. And they're all being taken out. Have no choice. And other countries have no choice because other countries are in the exact
Yeah, fuck you, loser.
same situation with immigration. It's destroying your country. And you have to do something about it. On the world stage, America is respected again like it has never been respected before. You think about 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, or 1 year ago, we were a laughingstock all over the world. At the NATO summit in June, virtually all NATO members formally committed to increase defense spending at my request from 2% to 5% of GDP, making our alliance far stronger and more powerful than it was ever before. In May, I traveled to the Middle East to visit my friends.
This is UN speech? Yeah, this is from this morning, I guess. Pretty dog shit so far. Oh, what's up, Chilton?
Qatar,
How you doing?
the UAE, and other countries are now, I believe, closer than ever before.
Come on, man. Nobody else is shooting these
My
fuckers.
administration
No one
has
else. I'm just
negotiated
alone.
one historic trade deal after another,
Yo,
including with
hello? My team?
the European Union, Japan, South Korea, Vietnam, Indonesia, the Philippines, Malaysia, and many others. Likewise, in a period of just 7 months, I have ended 7 unendable wars. They said they were unendable.
They said you couldn't do it. And he ended them. Wow, he did it. Which 7 is that again?
2 of them. 31, think of it, 31 years. One was 36 years. One was 28 years. I ended 7 wars. And
Can I hit a shot, please?
raging with
I'm just incapable of it.
thousands of people being killed. This includes
Hello, help me! Help me!
Thailand, Kosovo, and Serbia. The Congo and
Thank you, team,
Rwanda,
for helping me.
a vicious, violent war that was. Pakistan and India, Israel
I
and
can't
Iran,
hit my shots today. What's up, Mean Be Gone?
and Ethiopia,
My fellow Zippa.
and Armenia and Azerbaijan. It included all of them. No president or prime minister,
Yeah, loser.
and for that matter, no other country has ever done anything close to that. And I did it in
This
just
fucking Thor keeps
7
fucking
months.
ulting.
Never
I'm
happened
fucked.
before. There's never been anything like that. I'm honored to have done it. It's too bad that I had to do these things instead of
What is that?
the United Nations doing them. And sadly, in all cases, the
Get out of here.
United Nations.
She's so low, please. Fucking hell, dude. My fucking drunkest ass
I
team,
ended
bro.
7 wars, dealt with the leaders.
He's
of
still talking
each
about 7
and every
wars?
one of
Brother,
these countries
please.
and never even received a phone call from the United Nations offering to help in finalizing the deal.
He was
All I got from the
wondering.
United Nations
Yeah,
was an
fucking hell.
escalator that on the way up stopped right in the middle.
Did I get anybody? Nope.
The
Cool.
First lady wasn't in
And they
great
got
shape.
they got
She
the
would
fucking
fall.
point. That's awesome.
She's in great shape.
We love to
Both
see.
in good shape. We both stood.
I've come back from far
Okay, I am doing worse than my
Then a
team. However,
teleprompter.
promise it's not
didn't
me.
work. This is,
not me
these
this
are
one,
the 2
guys.
things I got from
Roast.
the United Nations: a bad escalator and a bad teleprompter. Thank you very much. And by the way, it's working now. It just went on. Thank you.
Working now? Wow, that's awesome.
I think I should just do it the other way. It's
Dude,
easier.
I need to swap off this dog shit character.
Very much. I didn't think
Get
of
me
it
outta here.
at the time because I was too busy working to save millions of lives.
Fuck it, we play Psylocke.
Thanks for saving and stopping of these wars.
Gooning
Later, I
time.
realized that the United Nations wasn't there for us. They weren't there. Thought of it really after the fact, not during it. not during these
I am
negotiations,
Goon.
which were not easy. That being the case, what is the purpose of the United Nations? The UN has such tremendous potential. I've always said it. It has such tremendous potential.
What is that? What the fuck was that?
But it's not even coming close to living up to that potential. For the most part, at least for now, all they seem to do is write a really strongly worded letter and then never follow that letter up. Empty words.
Fucking hell.
Don't solve war.
There we go.
Solve war.
Oh no. Fuck. Dude, this game. This speech is unsolved the company. Yeah.
Negotiating the Abraham
Hard.
Accords, which is a very big thing for which
It's a very big thing.
our country received no credit, never receives credit.
No credit. Wow.
Everyone says that I should get the Nobel Peace Prize. for
Everyone
each
is
one
saying
of these
this.
achievements.
Everyone is saying he should get the Nobel
But
Peace
for me,
Prize.
the real prize would
Dude,
be
this
the sons
fucking-
and daughters who live to grow up
My president,
with
bro.
their mothers and
Yeah,
fathers
who exactly? Like, what the fuck is he? Who's he talking about?
being killed in endless
Holy
and
shit, bro.
inglorious wars.
I need to turn this audio down
What I
even
care
more.
about is not winning prizes, it's saving lives. We save
Yeah,
lives
he doesn't care about that.
and
That's not what he cares. He doesn't care about the Nobel Peace Prize. He doesn't care. Hey, what's up,
that's
Fudge?
what
How you
we're
doing?
working on, and you know that.
Good to see you here.
Many years ago, a very successful real estate developer in New York,
Who's that?
known as Donald J. Trump,
Oh,
I
him.
bid on the renovation
Got
and
it.
rebuilding of this very United Nations complex. I remember it so
sorry,
well.
sorry. I thought he was going to talk about
I
someone
said at
else.
the time
That's
that
not
I would
himself
do
for
it
a second there, but
$500
you know.
million, rebuilding everything.
My bad. Shouldn't have expected that from him.
Beautiful. I used to talk about, I'm going to give you marble floors. They're going to give you terrazzo. I'm going to give you the best of everything.
Dude, this
gonna have
fucking
mahogany
guy,
walls.
bro. Look at my president, dog. Please.
But they decided to go in another direction, which was much more expensive at the time,
Yeah, was it?
and which actually produced a far inferior product. And I realized that
Yeah,
they
he.
did
It
not
was like
know
instant.
that
Like literally in the
they
first like
came
2
to
seconds, it
construction.
was, oh, we had to take over from the last guy who
So
was doing so bad. Oh yeah, it was like the first thing he brought up. He's like schizophrenic. I'm just still waiting for him to bring up.
It was going to cost them a fortune. And I said, and wait till you see the overruns. Well, it turned out to be right. They had massive cost overruns and spent between $2 and $4 billion on the building,
$1 billion.
and did not even get the marble floors that I promised them. You walk on terrazzo.
This
you know,
fucking guy.
as far as I'm concerned, frankly, looking at the building and getting stuck on the escalator, they still haven't finished the job. They still haven't finished. That was years ago. The project was so corrupt that Congress actually asked me to
We're
testify
playing Star-Lord. Let's see this new skin.
on
Sheesh.
the tremendous waste of money, because it
What a
turned
waste
out
of money.
that they had no idea what it was, but they knew it was anywhere between $2 and $4 billion, as opposed to 500 million with
Wow.
a guarantee.
Billion.
But they had no idea, and I said it cost much more than $5 billion. Unfortunately, many things in the United Nations are happening just like that, but on an even much bigger scale, much bigger. Very sad to see
Very
whether
sad.
the UN can manage to play a productive role. I've come here today to offer the hand of American leadership and friendship to any nation in this assembly that is.
Except unless you buy stuff from us, then no. Unless we buy stuff from you more than you buy from us, then no. But otherwise, yeah, I'll send you a friendly hand. Hey Kev, what's up, dude?
Willing
Good to see
to
ya.
join us in forging a safer, more prosperous world. And it's a world that will be much happier with. A dramatically better future is within our reach. But to get there, we must reject the failed approaches of the past and work together to confront some of the greatest threats in history. There is no more serious danger to our planet today than the most powerful and destructive weapons
There
ever
we go.
devised by man, of which the United States, as you know, has many. Just as I did in my first term, I've made
Yeah, fuck
containing
off,
these
loser.
threats a
Nice
top
one.
priority, starting with the nation of Iran. My position is very simple. The world's #1 sponsor of terror can never be allowed to possess the most
Fucking
dangerous
hell.
weapon.
Get the fuck out of here.
That's
Holy
why
shit, I'm good at this
shortly
game.
after taking office, I sent the so-called Supreme Leader a letter
He didn't die?
his offer.
No fucking shot.
I extended a pledge of full cooperation in exchange for a suspension of Iran's nuclear.
Oh, get me out of here. Fuck, I overextended.
Iran's answer was to continue their constant threats to their neighbors and U.S. interests throughout
Wow.
the region, and some great countries
That's so horrible of them.
right nearby. Today, many of Iran's former military commanders, in fact, I can say almost all of them,
Wow.
are no
Almost all.
longer with us. They're dead.
Oh no.
3 months ago, in Operation Midnight
Oh, thank you,
Hammer,
Trump. You did what
7
nobody else could have done,
American
I'm sure.
bombers dropped a 14, 30,000-pound
Nice fucking
each
ult,
bomb
dipshit.
on Iran's key nuclear facility, totally obliterating everything.
Obliterated.
No other country on earth could have done what we did. No other country
Obliviated,
was
more like.
equipped to do what we did. We have the greatest weapons on earth. We hate to use them. But
Hate
we did
to.
something that for 22 years people wanted to do. With Iran's nuclear enrichment capacity demolished, I immediately brokered an end to the 12-day war, as it's called, between Israel and Iran, with both sides agreeing to fight no longer. As everyone knows, I have also been deeply engaged in seeking a ceasefire in Gaza. Have to get that done. Have to get it. Unfortunately, Hamas has repeatedly rejected reasonable offers to make peace.
Wait, where the fuck? What? Hello?
And now, as if to encourage continued conflict, some of this body seeking to unilaterally recognize a Palestinian state.
Those fucking countries recognizing a state in Palestine. Ah, I hate that so much, don't you guys? Oh, those darn Spain and fucking...
Including
Who the fuck else is doing it?
even while
France
they
too, maybe?
refuse
I don't
to
remember.
release the hostages or accept a
Jesus
ceasefire.
Christ, man.
Instead of giving to Hamas and giving so much, because they've taken so much,
They've taken so much,
This
guys.
could have been solved so long
30
ago.
seconds before you attack. Get
But
ready.
instead of giving in to Hamas's ransom demands, those who want peace should be united with one message: release the hostages now. Just release the hostages now.
Shit, he's doing the Cotton Eye Joe. What the fuck? I didn't know that was the emote. Oh, damn. Doesn't sound like a politician. Doesn't sound like I would imagine UN speech either. US good, me good, UN bad. Yeah, it's fucking retarded. It gets even worse. I saw a clip of
Together,
an absolutely
we will come
deranged
together
quote.
to get it done.
I don't
We have
even
to
know,
stop the
dude.
war in Gaza immediately. We have to stop it. We have to get it done. We have
But
to
we'll see.
negotiate.
Apparently he literally just says, you guys all suck. Like, oh, you guys all have shit countries or some shit.
We want all 20 back. We don't want 2, 4. As you know, I got, along with Steve Witkoff and others that helped us, Marco Rubio, we got most of them back. We were involved in all of them. But I always said the last 20 are going to be the hardest, and that's exactly
Yeah?
what
Is that what
happened.
you always say?
We have to get them back now. We don't want to get back 2, and then another 2, and then 1, and then 3.
Gotcha, disappearing.
Not this process. No, we want them all back, and we want the actually 38 dead bodies back too. Those parents came to me
Oh,
and they
shit.
want them back, and they want them back.
You get them all? No way, right?
Badly. As though they were alive, they want them. They want them every
Fuck
bit as
me.
much as if
Oh, get me out of here. Oh.
their daughter were alive. I've also been working relentlessly, stopping
Is that mine? Okay, good.
the killing in Ukraine. I thought that would be, of the 7 wars that I stopped,
Damn, we
I
did.
thought that would be the easiest because of my relationship.
Wait, did I miss
with
something? Hold on.
President
Let me
But I always said the last 20
Oh,
are gonna
Steve
be the
Witkoff and
hardest,
others.
That's exactly what happened. We have to get them back now. We don't want to get back 2, and then another 2, and then 1, and then 3. Not this process. No, we want them all back, and we want the actually 38 dead bodies back too. Those parents came to me and they want them back, and they want them back very quickly and very badly. As though they were alive, they want them. They want them every bit as
Nice one.
much as if their son
Fucking
or
dumbass.
daughter were alive. I've also been working relentlessly, stopping the killing in Ukraine. I thought
Yeah,
that would
has
be
he?
of the 7 wars that I stopped, I thought that would be the easiest because of my relationship with President Putin, which had always been a good one. I thought that was going to be the easiest one. But you know, in war, you never know what's going to happen. There are always lots of surprises, both good and bad. Everyone thought Russia would win this war in 3 days, but it didn't work out that way. It's supposed to be just a quick little skirmish. It's not making Russia look good. It's making them look bad. No matter what happens from here on out.
There we go.
This is something
Got
that
two of
should
their
have
fucking
taken
shits. Yeah, there.
a matter of days, certainly less than a week. And they've been fighting for 3
There we
and a
go.
half years.
Holy shit, I'm goated. How do I do it?
Killing anywhere from 5,000 to 7,000
Wow.
young soldiers, mostly soldiers.
Mostly
On both
soldiers.
sides.
Yeah.
Every
Both
single
sides.
day.
Both sides. Thank you, Trump. Both sides. Yes.
5,000 to 7,000 dead young people.
Both
And
sides.
some in cities, much smaller numbers.
Holy shit, this MVP.
Where rockets are shot, where drones are dropped. This war would never have started if I were president. This was a war that should have never happened.
Only thing
Shows you
maximum
what
is my
leadership
dong,
is,
I fear.
What bad leadership
Yeah,
can
what are
do
these
to a
guys talking
country.
about?
Look
in
what
chat?
happened to the United States.
Oh, it
And
never
look
would have
where we are
happened.
right now in just a
Yeah.
short period of time.
He's so
The
right.
only question now is how many more
What would he have
lives
done, by the way?
needlessly
curious.
lost on both sides. China and India are the
Still
primary
haven't- I just don't remember
funders
what
of
he
the
would have done.
ongoing war by
Anybody know?
continuing to purchase Russian oil. But inexcusably, even NATO countries have not cut off much Russian energy and Russian energy products,
Nice.
which, as you know, I found out about 2 weeks ago, and I wasn't happy. Think of it. They're funding the war
Got by the invisible woman's
against
skin.
themselves.
It's got down. My
Who the
man.
hell ever heard of that one? In the event that Russia is not ready to make a deal to end the war, then the United States is
I
fully prepared
mean,
to impose
Come
a
on.
very strong round of powerful tariffs, which would stop the bloodshed, I believe, very quickly. But for those tariffs to be effective, European nations, all of you are gathered here right now, would have to join us in adopting the exact same measures.
Yeah, is that how that works? That's all you gotta do?
You're much closer to the city. We have an ocean in between.
Yeah?
You're right there.
Oh, they're right
Europe
there.
has to step it up.
Yeah, step it up.
They're doing what they're doing. They're
This shit
buying
is
oil
so
and gas
fucking
from
cringe.
Russia
Like, it actually just pisses me the fuck
while
off.
they're fighting Russia. It's embarrassing to them, and it was very embarrassing to them when I found out about it, I can tell you that.
Yeah?
They
Was
have
it?
to immediately cease all energy purchases
Cease.
from Russia. Otherwise, we're all wasting a lot of time. So I'm ready to discuss this. We're going to discuss it today with the European nations, all gathered here.
Now he decides to go hard in
They're
Russia.
thrilled to hear me speak about it.
Now,
That's
after
the way it is.
everything,
Speak
after
our
8
mind,
fucking
speak the
months,
truth.
now
We
he's like,
seek to
oh
reduce
wait
the
a minute.
threat of dangerous
We gotta
weapons
do
today.
something
I'm
about this
also calling
Russia.
on every
This Russia
nation
guy, this
to join
Putin
us
guy.
in
He's not
ending
a
the
great guy.
development of
What?
biological
Really?
weapons once and for all. And
Fuck me.
biological is terrible, and nuclear
You're so
is
ass.
even beyond, and we include nuclear in that. We want to have a cessation of the development of nuclear weapons. We know, and I get to view it all the time. Sir, would you like to see? And I look at weapons that are so powerful that we just can't ever use them. If we
Can't
ever
use 'em.
them, the world literally might come to an end.
You'll need a top-notch team
There
to
would be
win
no
this.
United Nations to be talking about.
Wow.
There would be no nothing. Just a
Really?
few years ago, reckless experiments overseas gave us a devastating global pandemic.
Devastating.
Yet despite that worldwide catastrophe, many countries are continuing
Sure, he took it very
to
seriously at the
pursue
time, right?
research into
I'm sure.
bioweapons and man-made pathogens. This is unbelievably dangerous. To prevent potential disasters, I'm
That was
announcing today
kinda
that
cool.
my administration will lead a international effort to enforce biological weapons convention,
We are
which
close
is
and done.
going to be meeting with the top leaders of the world by pioneering an AI verification system that everyone can
30
trust.
seconds before you attack.
Brother,
UN
please,
play a
what?
constructive role, and it will also go to one of the early projects under AI. Let's see how good it is.
AI
A lot of people are saying it could
verification.
be one of the great things ever, but it also can be dangerous, but it could be put to tremendous use and tremendous good, and this would be an example of that. Not only is the UN not solving the problems it should, too often
It's portaling
it's actually creating new
time.
problems for us to solve. The best example is the number one political issue of our time, the crisis of uncontrolled migration. It's uncontrolled.
Uncontrolled migration, yes. No one is controlling it.
The United Nations is funding an assault on Western countries
The fuck is bro yapping about?
In 2024, the UN budgeted $372 million in cash assistance to support an
Dude, did she just fucking in? What the fuck was that? Hello?
Into the United States. Think of that. The UN is supporting people that are illegally coming into the United States.
Yeah, are they?
And then we have to get them out. The UN also provided food, shelter, transportation, and debit cards to illegal aliens. Can you believe that? On the way to infiltrate our southern border. Millions of people came through that southern border. Just a year ago, millions and millions of people.
Millions and
were born,
millions.
25 million altogether over the 4 years of the incompetent Biden administration. And
Those
now,
goddamn
we have to
Bidens.
stop, totally stop. In fact, they're not even coming anymore because they know they can't get through.
Not even coming.
But what took place is totally
I'm gonna come.
unacceptable. The UN is supposed to stop invasions, not create them and not finance them. In the United States, we reject the idea that mass numbers of people from foreign lands can be permitted to travel halfway around the world, trample our borders, violate
What's she
our
doing?
sovereignty, cause
Do you think you can, like,
crime,
yeah, like, what the fuck? What was that?
social safety net.
Do not come.
We have
Do not come.
reasserted
Oh my god, you guys ready? Kamala Harris's book
America
just
belongs
came out
to the
today.
American
I bought it.
people,
I'm
and I
gonna
encourage
fucking
all
speed read it.
countries
I'll probably
to
read some of it on stream.
stand
Cause
in defense of their
I mean, it's probably from everything that's been come out about it. It seems like it's gonna be pretty fucking good. 107 days. You guys hear about that?
See it, and I can call every single one of them out. You're destroying your countries. They're being destroyed. Europe is in serious trouble.
Yeah, are they?
Invaded by a force of illegal aliens like
Illegal
nobody's ever seen
aliens,
it.
yes.
Aliens are pouring into Europe. Nobody is ever, and nobody's doing anything to change it. To get
No
them
one's
out.
doing anything about it.
It's not sustainable. And because they choose to be politically correct, they're doing just absolutely nothing about it.
Okay, okay, come on, Iron Man. Let's go. Okay, nice, nice, nice.
I look
Aliens.
at
Oh my god, Glorp.
terrible mayor.
I need to add Glorp in. I need to add emotes, but Glorp. I gotta add Glorp in my fucking kick chat and YouTube maybe. I don't know. I don't know if I can add emotes in YouTube even.
Law. If you're in a different country, you can't do that. Both the immigration
Got
and
the
their
string kill.
suicidal
Whoopsies.
energy ideas will be the death of Western Europe if something is not done immediately. They cannot. this
Nice
cannot
old
be
retard.
sustained.
Nice old fucking
What
Jeff
makes the world so
Hard.
beautiful is that each country is unique. But to stay this way, every sovereign nation must have the right to
Okay,
control
cool.
their own borders.
My team just slapped me.
The right to
Lord.
control your borders, as we do now, and to limit the sheer numbers of migrants entering their countries and paid for by the people of that nation that were there and that built that particular nation at the time. They put their blood, sweat, tears.
Guys, look behind you
money,
maybe. Look behind you for heals.
And now they're being ruined.
There we are.
Proud nations must be allowed to protect their communities and prevent their societies from being overwhelmed by people they have never seen before with different
Behold.
customs, religions, with different everything. Where migrants
Dude, why is this angel like just running it down?
false asylum claims or claimed refugee status for illegitimate reasons, they should in many cases be immediately sent home. And while we will always have a big heart for places and people that are struggling and truly
Cool. My
compassionate,
team's just fucking.
answers will
What's my team even doing? Why did they push forward with the cloak? Oh,
to
bro.
solve the problem, and we have to solve it in their countries, not create new problems
Wow.
in our countries. And we are very hopeful.
They should just
about
solve their problems. Am I right, guys?
that
They should just solve their problems. Why did they just think of that?
people anymore.
Then we wouldn't have any illegal
Massive
immigration issues.
caravans of 25,
If only they
30,000
thought of that
people
one.
each. These massive caravans of people pouring into our country, totally unchecked and unvetted. But not anymore. According to the Council of Europe in 2024, almost 50% of inmates in Germany.
She's literally 1 HP, bro. Please, can my team do something, please? For the love of God, do anything, 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 please.
53%
And no one does anything. Just no one does anything. These people with different costumes. Yeah, it's just like you guys remember yesterday. Acetaminophen.
Beautiful Switzerland,
Dude, my fucking
72%
country, my fucking president can't fucking read.
outside of
It's illiterate.
Switzerland. When your prisons are filled with so-called asylum seekers who repaid kindness, and that's what they did. They repaid kindness with crime. It's time
Have we all seen Trump talking about his favorite book? I need to search that up in a second.
I can tell you.
Holy shit, it's
I'm really
fucking
good at this
embarrassing.
stuff. Your countries are going to hell.
Nice ult, bro.
In America, we've taken bold action to swiftly shut down uncontrolled migration. Once we started detaining and deporting everyone who crossed the border and removing illegal aliens from the United States, they simply stopped coming. They're not coming anymore. We're getting a lot of kids, but they're not coming anymore.
Dude, please, please, my team better not let me die. Please, fuck it
We're
all.
all involved because on the trips up, thousands of people a week were dying.
Kill the Jeff, the healer! Focus the healer, please! Dude, my
Nobody's ever
team.
seen anything like it. Raped, horribly beaten,
Raped? What
on
the
the trip
hell?
up, the journey up, it was a long walk. It was a long, arduous journey.
It's a long walk.
And it was also a
Was it?
historic victory
Wow.
against human trafficking throughout the region. What we did.
Dude, why am I doing better than
we
my
saved
team, bro?
so many lives of people that wouldn't make the journey. That journey
Hello? My shit
loaded up with
crashing?
death.
Why is my shit freezing? Hello?
Loaded up with death.
Hello?
Dead
Okay,
bodies all
I'm frozen.
along.
Jesus, did my stream
All
bug at
along
all?
the roads of
What
jungles.
was that?
To get up, they go through jungles, they go through areas so hot you couldn't breathe. They were dying of suffocation. Areas so
Please,
hot.
team, go in with my ult.
you couldn't breathe. Dead bodies all over. By them not coming.
Does my team know they're supposed to like go in? Is that a thing that they're aware of?
Lives. People have done it. Fantastic.
Dude, no one went in?
Doing
Are you actually fucking me?
the American public.
What the fuck is happening, bro?
I mean, I was very proud to see this morning have the highest poll numbers I've
Look,
ever
my
had.
team is
Part of
dog
it is because of
shit.
what we've done on the border. I guess the other part is what
How do
we've
they
done
do
in the
it?
economy. Joe Biden's policies empowered
I just need to
murderers,
swap?
gangs,
Is that the solution
smugglers,
here?
child traffickers, drug cartels, and prisoners from all over the world. The previous administration also lost nearly 300,000 children. Think of
Well,
that.
they have
They lost
fire. No, they just
more
have
than
Ultron as a fire.
300,000 children, little children, who were trafficked into the United States on the Biden watch.
Wait, why did they swap off
Many of
Iron
whom
Man?
have
What the
been raped, exploited, and abused, and sold.
They literally have no one that can kill Iron Man.
Sold. Nobody talks about that. The fake news doesn't write about it. With many others, young children who are missing or dead. And we found a lot of these children and we're sending them back. And we've been sending them back to their parents. They said, nobody knows who they are. They said, where do you come from? And they'll give us a country and we'll find out and we'll figure it out and we'll bring them back to their home. And the mother and father rush to the door and their tears in their eyes.
Why, bro?
They can't believe that they see
Hello, Scarlet Witch?
their little son or daughter again.
Jesus.
Almost 30,000 of them so far.
Nice fucking ult, bro.
Any
Good
system that
one.
results in the mass trafficking of children is inherently evil. Yet that is exactly what
Yeah.
the globalist migration agenda
That is what the globalists want? What the fuck?
In America, those days, as you know, are over.
The great
Trump
replacement? That's what we're talking about now?
And we are continuing to work to track down the villains that are causing this problem.
Those
And
darn
also,
villains,
as I said,
alright?
to get back the 30,000 we've already returned. Now I think we're going to have another. We're going to find a lot. We're not going to find all of them. 300, more than 300,000. They're lost or they're dead. They're lost
Oh
or
no,
they're
they're
dead
lost to their dad.
because of the animals. That
We need
The
3
animals.
fucking healers.
Holy
This
shit,
people
what is that,
also
bro?
designated multiple savage drug cartels as far as and you see this and you see it happening right before your eyes. Let's put it this way, people don't like taking big loads of drugs in boats anymore.
Big loads,
There aren't too many
massive
boats
loads.
that are traveling on the seas by Venezuela. They tend not to want to travel very quickly anymore.
Yeah, is that so?
And we've virtually stopped drugs coming into
Those darn
our country by
Venezuelans.
sea.
All those gang members.
Underwater drugs
terrorists.
to kill hundreds of thousands of people. I've also designated multiple savage drug cartels as far as foreign terrorist organizations.
Forests?
along with
Forests?
bloodthirsty
Forests?
transnational gangs, probably
He
the
designated them as
worst
forest guys? What the hell?
MS-13 and Trend
No
AI.
way. We got new
They are
forests?
from Venezuela, by the way. Such organizations torture, maim,
It's just
mutilate,
retarded, by
murder,
the way. If you know anything about Venezuela and like how their shit works, I
the
mean,
enemies of all humanity. For this reason, we've recently begun using the supreme power
every single
of the
person coming
United
into the
States
country is not a fucking terrorist.
to destroy
And you can't just,
trafficking
like, destroy boats that off the like
Nicholas,
in international
Edward,
waters if you're not at war with that
and
country.
every
It's just not how it
terrorist
works.
thug smuggling poisonous drugs into the United States of America, please be warned that we will
No, what fucking
blow you
works,
out
bro.
of existence. That's what
Tell
we're
me.
doing. We have no choice. Can't let it happen. They're destroying. I believe we lost 300,000 people
Wow.
last year to drugs. 300,000.
300,000, yeah. That's a much different than the other numbers he said, which is like millions and millions. Like 40% of the country died from fentanyl. He said, I think last year. A couple months ago he said that. Thirst mentioned, never mind. Bloodthirsty cartels, yeah.
Is now thriving like never before. We're getting rid of the falsely named renewables.
Getting rid of renewables, yes. Thank you. Thank you, Donald Trump. Let's get rid of renewables. They're falsely named. Why do we need those at all? Holy shit, bro.
They don't work.
I thought we would talk about United issue. Yeah, I thought this was to talk about, you know, something that the UN actually cares about, you know. That's like national shit. Like he's just randomly talking about himself and himself and himself and himself and what he did and what he did and what he did, and yeah.
They're not strong enough to fire up the plants that you need to make your country great.
Make your country great, yes.
Big windmills are so pathetic and so bad.
So pathetic.
So expensive to operate. And they have to be rebuilt all the time.
Those darn
Rust and
windmills.
rot. Most expensive energy ever conceived, and it's actually...
Yeah, it's funny, like, he talk about, like, you know, starvation, like, all the children that he's making starve by defunding USAID, or peace, like, all the peace is created by ending Ukraine-Russia on day one, and Israel-Palestine on day one, and by, you know, ending, not fucking, sinking fucking ships in the middle of the ocean, and global warming, which he stopped by, you know, decreasing manufacturing, drill baby drill, and fucking, yeah, you know, all these things. That's what he's supposed to be talking about, right?
You lose money. The governments have to subsidize. You can't put them out without massive subsidies. And most of them are built in China, and I give China a lot of credit. They build them, but they very few wind farms. So why is it that they build them and they send them all over?
I haven't played Mantis in a while. Let's try some Mantis
they
out.
barely use them. You know what they use? Coal.
I've played it since it existed, yeah.
Gas. They use
Gas?
almost anything, but they don't like wind.
Wow, they don't like
Sure
wind.
as hell
They don't like
selling
them.
the windmills. Europe, on the other hand, is a long way to go, with many countries being...
Dude, Europe is fucking defunding their fucking... They're shutting down their nuclear plants, okay? Europe is also cooked on this shit. Actually, and... Dude, we're never getting the fucking environment back to how it's supposed to be. We're never saving the fucking... the system. Yeah, Germany fucking... I don't... Why are they even doing it? Does anybody know? Like, maybe gone if you know anything more about that. Like, for what reason? Why the fuck would they do that? Like, that's... There's literally no fucking reason.
Because of the green energy agenda.
I don't get it.
I give a lot of credit to Germany. Germany was being led down a very sick path.
A lot of credit to Germany. Holy
both
fuck.
on immigration, by the way, and on energy. They were going green, and they were going bankrupt.
They were going green.
And the new leadership came in, and they went back to where they were, with fossil fuel and with nuclear, which is good. It's now safe. You can do it properly.
Holy shit,
They
I
went back to where they were, and they opened up a lot of different plants, energy producing plants, and they're doing well. I give Germany a lot of credit for that. They've said this is a disaster, what's happening. They were going all green. All green is all bankrupt. That's what it represents. And it's not politically correct. I'll be very badly criticized for saying it, but I'm here to tell the truth.
Okay,
I don't
there
care.
we go.
It doesn't matter to me. I'm in New York
Do
City.
what? Sorry, just chime in. Oh, hey, Casper Seth. Why Germany, like, fucking just is shutting down nuclear plants? For what? Like, what the fuck? Like, it's literally the cleanest fucking shit, safest fucking shit. Like, it's just a meme. Like, I don't get it. Yeah, it's the fucking Green Party and the scare of... Oh, maybe, I guess. Is it just like... It's just a fucking scare? Like, oh, there's gonna be another Chernobyl. That's literally it? Holy fuck, dude. Just fucking... Like, what? Hasn't there only been, like, 3 fucking major accidents in, like, ever? And that's it? Just Chernobyl. What is it? The one in Japan, I forgot. And then, like, the 3 Mile, whatever the fuck. Isn't that it? Isn't that literally it? Like, what the fuck are we doing? Chernobyl, yeah, oh yeah, the reason Chernobyl happened is because the Soviet Union is dog shit, but we can just be not dog shit? Like, what the fuck? I don't get it.
Our duty is now to protect this. Looks like resources are running low. Get ready to find
Bro, why is my team dying? Hello?
Good news! You've stockpiled half the resources you need to win.
So, I know. Germany is better than Russia? Yeah, like, what the fuck? Like, yeah. Oh, you're Russian? Okay, yeah. I mean, like, the Soviet Union fucked up. Like, that's the whole reason. Like, it's been well studied, well documented that should happen because of fucking the Soviet Union is, like, retarded. And then the Japan thing was because of an earthquake, so that doesn't make sense either. And then, what's the other... The 30 Mile, wasn't it, like, similar? Like, just, like, they were bad? Like... We are undefeatable. Hello, is my team doing anything?
You're loading up on resources. You've got competition. Clear the enemies to extract more resources.
I'm misusing my heals, but that's okay. I got her with my fucking melee? Holy shit, I'm goated. Fucking hell, it's going wrong. I would want nuclear power back too. Fuck my electricity bill. Yeah, like,
Washington, D.C.
it's just so crazy. I don't know why we would ever just, like, reduce. Like, it's working. Like, dude,
It's a totally safe
it's just
city.
insane.
Everyone's
Like,
going
if
out
we
to
had
dinner,
like
they
a
go
million
to
nuclear plants by now,
restaurants,
it'd
your wife can
be
walk
so much
down
better
the
off.
middle of the street. With or without you, nothing's gonna happen.
And went up 25% because there's a new
People
fucking
have done
power
a
plant down the
fantastic
street. I blame
job, and
that.
yes, I called
Yeah,
in the
Jesus, I don't even
National
know.
Guard,
I mean, I guess, like,
and
in the short
National
term, I guess
Guard
it's
took
not the
care
worst
of
thing, but, like,
business, and they weren't politically correct, but they took care of business. We got 1,700 career criminals out, brought them back to where they came from, the countries where they came from, or put them in jails. Washington, D.C. is now a totally safe city again, and I welcome you to come. In fact, we'll have dinner together at a local restaurant, and we'll be able to walk. We
Yeah,
don't have to go
undefeatable.
by an armor-plated vehicle. We'll walk right over there from the White House. They've given up their powerful edge, a lot of the countries that we're talking about, in oil and gas, such as
Come
essentially
on. You got one? Okay,
closing the
guess
great
it's good
North
enough.
Sea oil. Oh, the North Sea. I know it so well.
The North Sea, wow.
Aberdeen was the oil capital of Europe, and there's tremendous oil that hasn't been found in the North Sea.
Yeah,
Tremendous oil.
tremendous
I
oil.
was with the Prime Minister, I
Tremendous.
respect and like a lot, and I said, "You're sitting with the
Aren't you
greatest
from
North Sea."
Cali?
They
Me?
essentially closed it by making
Oh,
it
Casper, okay,
so
yeah.
highly taxed that
I'm
no
in
developer,
Florida.
no
And we know
oil
that.
company can go there. They have tremendous oil left, and more importantly, they have tremendous oil that hasn't even been found yet. And what a tremendous asset for the United Kingdom. And I hope the Prime Minister is listening, because I told it to him 3 days in a row. That's all he heard.
I saw
North Sea
Mantis.
oil, North Sea, 'cause
Fuck.
I want to see them do
Yep, there
well.
we go. Too
I
easy.
want to stop seeing them ruining that beautiful Scottish and English countryside
Wow, they're ruining it.
with windmills and massive solar panels that go 7 miles by 7 miles, taking away farmland. But we're not letting this happen in America. In 1982,
We
the
went right- we
executive
can't let it
director
happen,
of the
guys.
United Nations Environmental Program predicted that by the year 2000,
Fuck, my book hasn't
climate
arrived
change
yet,
would
bro.
cause a
Still waiting
global
for it.
catastrophe. He said that it will be irreversible, as any nuclear holocaust would be. This is what they said at the United Nations. What happened? Here we are. Another UN official stated in 1989 that within a decade, entire nations could be wiped off the map by global warming. Not happening. You know, it used to be global cooling. If you look back years ago in the 1920s and the 1930s, they said, global cooling will kill the world. We have to do something. Then they said global warming will kill the world. But then it started getting cooler. So now they could just call it climate change because that way they can't miss.
Wow.
It's climate
That's what they
change.
should call it, yeah.
Because
For
if it
sure.
goes higher or lower, whatever the hell
Wow.
happens, there's
He
climate
figured
change.
it out. He figured it the fuck out.
It's the greatest con job ever.
This guy's a fucking retard, man. He's just retarded. It's called climate change for a reason. Yes, we changed it once we realized it wasn't just that the shit's getting warmer. It's that fucking, it's also creating fucking more natural disasters and more fucking weather events and fucking, like, yes, people change their, what the fuck it's called when it happens. Jeez, Germany's using 77% fossil fuel. Yeah, what the fuck, dude? Why? No, plus I don't live in the fun parts. Also just bought a house, fought for dear life for it. Then the orange man fucking was voted in terrorist, ruined my job, so still no money coming. Oh, damn, I'm sorry to hear that, Casper. That fucking sucks balls. Damn, dude. What did you, well, I don't know. Don't answer if you don't want to, like, how are terrorists affecting your job? Yeah, it's fucking a lot of shit up.
Ever
Jesus.
perpetrated on the world, in my opinion. Climate change, no matter what happens, you're involved
Jesus,
in that.
man.
No
That
more
sucks.
global warming, no more global cooling. All of these
No more
predictions
global
made
cooling.
by the United Nations and many others, often for bad reasons, were wrong. They were made by stupid people that have
Stupid
cost their
people.
countries fortunes and given those same countries no chance for success. If you don't get away from this green scam, your country is going to fail. And I'm really good at predicting things, you know. They actually said during the campaign they had a hat, the best-selling hat. Trump was right about everything. And I don't say that in a braggadocious way, but it's true.
Yeah, he doesn't say it
I've
in a
been right
braggadocious
about
way. Trump would never.
everything.
Not that
I'm
guy.
telling you that if you don't get away from the green energy scam,
Trump would never.
your country is going to fail. And if you don't stop
Oh,
people that
brother.
you've never seen before, that you have nothing in common with, your country is going to fail. I'm the president of the United States, but I worry
We
about
get it.
Europe. I love Europe. I love the
He
people
loves
of
Europe. He loves
And
them.
I hate to see it being devastated
Fucking
by
Marco Rubio, bro. And fucking, is this Scott Besson or Howard Lutnick? I don't know. I was getting confused. Jesus, man. Are you sure about that? Can I link here? Yeah, links should be allowed. I'm pretty sure I allowed links.
energy and immigration. This double-tailed monster destroys everything in its wake, and they cannot let that happen any longer. You're doing it because you want to be nice, you want to be politically correct, and you're destroying your heritage.
Damn, they want to be
You must
politically
take
correct. That's why they're
control
using
strongly and
renewable
immediately of
energy,
the
bro.
unmitigated immigration
Oh my
disaster and the fake
fucking
energy
god,
catastrophe
dude, please.
before it's too late. The carbon footprint is a hoax made up by people with evil intentions
Evil
and they're heading
intentions,
down
yes.
a path of total destruction. You know, the carbon footprint was a big, big thing
Big thing.
a few years ago. I remember hearing about the carbon footprint, and then President Obama would get into Air Force One.
Oh my god, wait, he said
Boeing
it! He said it!
747.
Oh, President Obama! Obama! He said it.
And not a new one, an old one with old
Fucking
engines
retard.
that spew everything into the
Still
atmosphere.
talking about Obama, holy shit.
He'd talk about the carbon footprint, we must do so. Then he'd get in and he'd fly from Washington to Hawaii.
Wanna cue some
to play
rivals?
a
Yeah,
round
sure,
of
dude.
golf.
I'm
And
in
then
my
he'd get
server, you
back
can
onto
join
that
up.
big,
Just watching the Trump thing while we'll play some rivals. Because Jesus Christ, this shit is so AIDS. Fuck me, man. I don't mind. My Chungus as president, bro.
beautiful plane, and it'd fly back, and it'd talk about, again, global warming. And
Hello?
the car.
Oh, hello?
What's up?
Oh, hey, DRT. Oh, I need to turn you up. You're super quiet. Are you talking? Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, yeah. Sounding great, bro. Hello? You speaking? Thanks for too long. Looking for something I can post, but looks like 60% renewable to me. Oh, I see. Yeah, I mean that's still bad if it was higher before. Like the thing is, like they're decreasing their amount of renewable energy. So it's just dog shit. It's gonna take one hell of a Democratic or just not lunatic president after Trump to fix all this shit. I mean, we just need a fucking president with some balls, okay? If it has to be Newsom, it can be Newsom, okay? Just somebody that will prosecute all of this shit, reverse all of this retarded shit, lock some people up for their fucking crimes, because all this shit they're doing is illegal. Kristi Noem, Trump, JD Vance, fuck it. Just all these people, you know, be tried for treason and executed. Apparently it's okay to say that presidents should be executed for treason, so you know what? Not opposed to that, you know? Just get them all. Just read the wiki, that's why I got that number. Is there no share button to click? Yeah, sometimes you can join the link with the share button or something. Fuck Kristi Noem, I personally have beef with her. Based. Fuck Kristi Noem, she's like one of the worst of all of them. Fuck her so fucking much. Like it is actually personal for me too. Casper, I assume you said that you're like Russian. I assume you're like immigrated. So yeah, I have a lot of I come from I'm an immigrant family. Very fucking pissed at Kristi Noem. Very fucking annoying. First gen baby, nice. Same. Good shit, man. Immigrants, we get the job done. DRT, you're super quiet. Hold on. Wait, you talking? Hello?
I think I need to restart my Discord because the game wants administrator Discord or something.
I see. Okay, that's fine. I'll wait. Immigrants, we get the job done. You guys watch Hamilton? You guys like that play? That play. Obama era cringe slop, but it goes so hard. Let's listen to some more of Trump.
Carbon footprint. It's a con job. At extreme cost and expense, Europe
This is
reduced
con
its own
job.
carbon footprint by 37%. Think of that. Congratulations, Europe. Great job. You cost yourself a lot of jobs, a lot of factories closed, but you reduced the carbon footprint by
I increased the volume.
30.
Hello? I don't think you did very much, but I have you maxed in Discord and you're still very quiet. Chat, can you guys hear him well at all?
Testing 1, 2.
Very quiet still. You're using a external mic? Do you have a mixer on it?
Yeah.
Can you just raise the whatever's going to your like PC? What?
It's
Yeah, they're saying
it's
you're
max
quiet.
volume. I don't know.
Hmm?
Let me check on my side.
Yeah, are you able to just turn up your input in Discord? You should be able to. Hey, the hard part 5. Would it be interesting if the motion dismiss has a hearing and it's the first judge, Kekleo? You mean the main judge, not the magistrate? Why would that be interesting? Hard part 5. If it were me, I would want the magistrate judge because he was very favorable to Destiny's Head. I felt at the hearing.
How is
But
that?
yeah.
A little bit
Much better. Yes, much better. What did you do?
Okay, I boosted. There's like a volume boost thing. I did it to 20 dB.
Okay, bass. Nice. Yeah, keep that up. I'll adjust you in my Discord.
Probably worse, but yeah.
Sounds a little like it sounds different, but it's fine. Like hearable.
Okay.
DRT0 is Bulgarian. They talk quiet. Stop being racist. Yeah, my bad. True. Is that true? Are you guys quiet?
No.
No.
Opposite of quiet.
Opposite of quiet. Also, you're talking like into your mic, right? Checking.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
like one finger away from my mouth.
Gotcha. Okay. Just making sure. All right. So I maxed you out on Discord, and I think you're hearable, so you'd be fine. You'd be fine.
I could have raised the volume boost a bit more, but it would have garbled it a
I
lot.
guess so. All right. You want to sharing my screen so you can see the Trump speech as well. We're like partway through it, so sorry if you didn't hear the beginning of it. But basically, Biden. Climate change fake. Renewable energy bad. Windmills bad.
I listened
Thank you
to
Germany
some of
for
it, yeah.
reducing your fucking nuclear shit.
Your hero.
I
Villain.
ended 7 wars. It's all retardation, pretty much. She seems like more of a no-nonsense judge, but you would know better. That's true. I mean, I haven't seen the original judge. I think it's Judge Becerra is the main judge. You might be right. I don't know much about her, but the magistrate judge seemed like he was very like he really wanted to get to the bottom of it, and he seemed to have a good enough-ish grasp of the technology, or like he was really trying to get a grasp of it. So yeah. Truth Social, the new truth. Let's see the truth. What do we got here?
30 seconds before you
Holy fucking AIDS, bro. What the fuck is this? This just now? What is this from?
Well, you are stretched thin lately.
Okay, so let me see the date. So, November 23rd, 9:42. So early this morning.
Glad to help.
It's around the time of the thing. After reviewing the details of the unserious and ridiculous demands being made by the minority radical left Democrats in return for their votes to keep our thriving country open, that no meeting with the congressional leaders could be possibly be productive. Okay, I'll read this after the fucking stream. Holy fuck.
7%.
Holy
However,
wall of text, yeah.
For all of that
Jesus.
sacrifice and much
Okay,
more,
politics. Okay, okay,
it's
politics.
been
4
totally
hours ago,
wiped
yeah,
out
dude.
and then
That's fucking
some
insane.
by a global increase
I mean,
of
doesn't surprise me.
54%.
Trump is fucking insane, but yeah,
Much of
Jesus.
it coming from China and other
I'll read it
countries
in a minute once
that are
between
thriving
rounds or
around
something.
China, which now produces more CO2 than all
Fucking
the
hell,
other
he
developed
heals.
nations
Where's my healers?
in
The
the
fuck did they go?
world.
There we are.
So all of these countries are working so hard on the carbon footprint, which is nonsense.
Fuck
by the
me.
way. It's nonsense.
He has to say he's
You know, it's
transgender
interesting.
12.
In the
What?
United States, we have still radicalized environmentalists. And they
What's
want
that
the
mean?
factories to stop. Everything should stop. No more cows. We don't want cows anymore. I guess they want to kill all the cows.
I guess they want to kill all the cows, true. That's what I heard. They want to kill every single cow.
But you know, we have a border, strong, and we have a shape. And that shape
What's going
isn't
on,
just
team?
this
What are we
thing.
doing?
That shape is amorphous when it comes to the atmosphere. And if we had the most clean air, and I think we do, we have very clean air. We have the cleanest air we've had in many, many years. But the problem is that other countries, like China,
Fuck me, bro.
which has air that's a little bit rough,
Oh, it's our squirrel girl that's throwing. Got
blows.
it, got it, got it. Okay.
and no matter what you're doing down here, the air up here
The air up here.
tends to get very dirty because it comes in from
What
other
is he
countries.
yapping
where the air
about?
isn't so clean. And the environmentalists refuse to acknowledge that.
Fucking misclicked. DRT, as a Euro, how do you feel when you see this shit? My fucking president doing this random dog shit. Okay, cool. Yeah.
I'm trying to
Yeah, I gotcha.
do some.
No worries. That was amazing ult by me. I'm so proud of myself, that one. Would have definitely not a waste. Holy fuck. He used Jokshin destroyed your beacon, by the way. So you know.
Bro, this squirrel girl is so trash.
Yeah, like what the fuck are we doing? Like, hello? They're also like they're grouped up. Like she has like
We
good
have 0
fucking.
damage.
Like what are we doing, bro?
She's just spamming,
I guess so.
not hitting
Jesus.
anything.
Bruh. Fuck my team. Love you. Love you, dear. Fuck, dude, I normally can read his stuff, but I couldn't. It's just fucking rambling. True. Beef cows aren't even being shipped to Australia anymore, right? And we're not getting Australian beef, or did they fix that? I don't even know. But yeah, I'm sure like the tariffs are like fucking that shit up. Let me read this Truth Social. They're threatening to shut down the government of the United States unless they can have over $1 trillion in new spending to continue free healthcare for illegal aliens. What the fuck is he talking about? No. No? Monumental cost, dude. I promise you, illegal aliens do not get free healthcare. Monumental cost. Force taxpayers to fund transgender surgery for minors. Have dead people on the Medicaid rolls. Allow illegal alien criminals to steal billions of dollars in American taxpayer benefits. Promise you that's not happening. Try to force our country to again open our borders to criminals into the world. Allow men to play in women's sports and essentially create transgender operations for everybody. Wow. When he says illegal alien criminals, he just means immigrants, by the way. That's just what he means. These radical left views and policies is what I left. Okay, we're not gonna be able to finish this before the fucking thing, but yeah, Jesus.
Same thing with garbage. In Asia,
The focus
they
the
dump
healers. True.
much of their garbage right into the ocean.
Thank you, Captain America.
And over about a
great point.
1 week and 2 week journey.
Transgender operations on alien cows. True. Wait a minute,
Right
that goes
past
hard
Los
as fuck.
Angeles, you've seen
Think
it.
about it.
Massive amounts of garbage, almost too much to do anything about. Flowing past Los Angeles, past San Francisco, and then somebody would get in trouble because he dropped a cigarette on the beach. The whole thing is crazy. The primary effect of these brutal green energy policies has not been to help the environment, but to redistribute manufacturing and industrial activity from developed countries that follow
Fuck me, man.
insane rules that are put
Turn
down
off the AI mod, it just senses
to
everything. Yeah, I
polluting
mean,
countries
it's
that break the rules.
just in case, you
and
know?
making
You never know.
fortune. They're
Isn't
making
Trump
a
high? Must be a trip. Alien cows like beam me up
European
Scotty cow? Yeah,
electricity
those.
bills are
That's
now
the kind.
4 to 5 times more expensive than those in China,
Wow.
and 2 to 3
I wonder
times
why that
higher
is.
than
What is
the
this?
United
Why is there a
States. Our
venom
bills are
in
coming
my
way
on the
down.
right
You
side of my screen? The
probably see
fuck?
that
What is
our,
that?
gasoline prices are way down.
is
You know,
that?
we have an expression, drill,
Never seen that before.
baby,
Nós
drill.
reduzimos os
That's what we're
custos
doing.
de energia
Much lower in
What is that?
porque nós faremos como por exemplo, vamos fazer tudo isso, reduzir os custos de energia
air conditioner
e os
is
custos.
like
Why are we getting a translation? The fuck?
very uncommon to see one in some of these countries
Por exemplo, se
because
você olhar
the electric cost is so high. So while
nos
the U.S.
países
is
e
approximately
faturas de
1,300
Wait,
heat-related
hello?
Nós não
annually, it's a lot.
climatizamos.
Europe
Associated Press, what are we doing?
Nos Estados Unidos
175,000 people to heat
conseguimos
deaths each year.
usar
Why? Hello? Associated Press?
eles e evitar
Jesus, we did it. DRT. We did it.
It's not the Europe
porque é
that I
muito
love
caro
and
também
know.
usar nada
All
que
in the name
ninguém
of
Why? Why is this happening? Hello?
You're Brazilian now.
I guess I'm Brazilian. The fuck? Yeah, it's Portuguese. What the fuck? When in my right ear, like what the fuck? Come on, click at the Star-Lord. Magic, come on. Magic. I could hit a shot, maybe. Can I hit a shot, please? I can't. I'm incapable. Sorry, my bad. It's actually on me. Fuck me. Yep. I'm on this dog shit character anyways. Wait, we have no tanks? Okay, fuck. I'm some shit tank then, I guess. What do we got? What do we
I
got?
thought we didn't have damage, so I switched.
Yeah. Fair. I'll swap to... I don't even know. Just play Emma, I guess. I don't even know who's good here. Okay, I'm playing Venom and we're just diving, because fuck this shit. Nobody's gonna get any actual kills. Dude, why, man? Why? This shit, it's just so ass. Cool. Okay, do I need to find another fucking broadcast for this shit? Why did it switch to fucking
What were you watching?
Portuguese? The Trump UN speech.
No, but like, what stream?
Oh, on Associated Press. That's why I'm like confused. Like, why the fuck did it switch to...
Has been murdered by Israel in
Try-
Gaza every hour. Yes,
This is Reuters now, let's
every
see.
hour.
And 2 to 3 times higher than the United States, and our bills are coming way down.
I'm even
You
gonna find
probably
where we
see that
were.
100,000. They're lost or they're dead. They're lost or they're dead. green, and they were going bad with windmills and massive solar panels that go 7 miles by 7 miles.
You know,
taking
one
away
Latin
farmland.
language, you know them all. True.
But we're not letting this happen in America. In 1982,
That's
the
where we were,
executive
ish.
director of the United Nations Environmental Program predicted that by the year
I don't remember
2000,
if
climate change
had
would
been here.
cause a global catastrophe, and not a new one, an old one with old engines that spew every right past Los Angeles. You've
we
seen
passed this already.
massive amounts of garbage, almost too much to do anything about.
I don't even know. We'll leave it there for a
Blowing
second.
past Los Angeles, past San Francisco, and then somebody will get in trouble because he dropped a cigarette on the beach.
Oh wow. In
The
trouble.
whole thing is crazy.
Crazy.
The primary effect of these brutal green energy policies has not been to help the environment, but to redistribute manufacturing and industrial activity from developed countries that follow the insane rules that are put down
Insane rules.
to polluting countries that break the rules and are making a fortune. They're making a fortune. European electricity bills are now 4 to 5 times more expensive than those in China, and 2 to 3
Talk about
times
my
higher
Thor,
than the
the
United
team
States.
up.
And our
Let's
bills
see.
are coming way down. You
Holy
probably
moly!
see
Wait a
that
minute.
our
Team Up Central.
gasoline prices are way down.
Let's
you know, we have
go.
an expression, drill.
Nós reduzimos os custos de energia.
Wait. Hello?
Porque nós faremos como a expressão. Vamos.
Why is it doing this?
Também isso.
Am I
Maybe
just
that's
getting
the
trolled?
official
Esse-
stream.
a-
Maybe the official stream from UN got fucked up and every TV station showing the same thing.
Okay, here's the full speech. Okay, on
A lot of these
ABC.
children, and we're sending them back farms. So why is it that they build them and they send them all over the world, but they barely use them? You know what they use? Coal. My people have done a fantastic. There's climate change.
Okay, wait.
From Washington to Hawaii refuse to acknowledge that. Help these is more than a problem. Followed the rules. And we've used
here-ish,
tariffs
more or
as
less.
a defense mechanism under the Trump administration, including.
Is Europe still allowed to use Tylenol? I mean, everybody
Our
still
first term
is.
were
They're just,
hundreds of billions of dollars in tariffs.
they just don't want you to. I
And by the
guess.
way,
I don't
we
even
had the
know.
lowest
Doesn't
inflation,
make
and
any
now
fucking
we have
sense.
very low inflation. The only thing
Let's try it,
different
Angela. I
is
haven't
that we
actually
have
tried her out
hundreds
in a
of
game, I
billions of
think.
dollars flowing into our country.
Let's see.
But this is how we
We
will
got an Angela
ensure
as well.
that the system works for everyone and is sustainable.
Hey, Thor's just
into
in
the
there. What the
future.
fuck? Okay, base.
We're also using tariffs to defend our sovereignty and security throughout the world, including against nations that have taken
Okay,
advantage
got
of
Cloak and
former
Dagger. Get me the fuck out of
US
here.
administrations
No,
for
my
decades,
shit. Why did it?
including
You're
The most-
hyping, remember?
Yeah, maybe it was
corrupt,
no, it was my mouse fucking.
incompetent
Just,
administration
I
in
don't know why
history.
it's like happening.
The sleepy Joe Biden administration. Brazil now faces
But yeah, it might be
major
hyping
tariffs in
also.
response
Oh jeez,
to
yeah.
its
What the fuck? I am on with everything.
unprecedented efforts
Okay.
to interfere in the rights and freedoms of
Guys, if
our
I get a
American
girl pregnant, I'm
citizens and
feeding
others.
her as much Tylenol
With
as possible.
censorship,
By the way.
repression, weaponization, judicial corruption, and targeting of political critics in the United States. I have a little problem saying this because I must tell you, I was walking in and the leader of Brazil was walking out. We saw him and I saw him, he saw me, and we embraced. And then I'm saying, can you believe I'm going to be saying this in just 2 minutes?
Amazing.
But we actually agreed that we would meet next week. We didn't have much time to talk, like about 20 seconds. They were in retrospect. I'm glad I
Fuck.
waited.
We all got
because
swallowed.
This thing
Well,
didn't
or what?
work
Not all
out
of us,
too
actually.
well. But
Killer Jeff, what is
we
he
did
doing?
talk.
What's this Jeff up to?
We had a good talk, and we agreed to meet
Why did
next
he?
week.
Okay,
if that's
cool.
of
Good night,
interest.
salt, bro.
Just
But
throwing.
he seemed like a very
I guess
nice
so.
man, actually. He liked me, I liked him. But if you, and I only do business with people I like. I don't,
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
like
is that
them.
true?
when I don't like them, I don't like them. But
Wow.
we had,
That's
at
crazy.
least for about 39 seconds, we had excellent chemistry. It's a good sign.
What the fuck is he talking
Oh,
about?
point.
But also in the past,
Oh, shit.
Brazil, can you believe this?
Woman.
Unfairly tariffed our nation, but now because of our
Yeah,
tariffs,
how'd she
we
get
are
there
hitting
even?
them back, and we're hitting them back very hard. As president, I will
Okay, cool.
always defend our national sovereignty and the rights of American citizens.
Do I need to?
So,
I think I need to switch to full screen.
I'm very
maybe.
sorry to say this, that Brazil is doing poorly and will continue to do poorly.
Not gonna
They
do better?
can
Oh
only
fuck me. Everything's
Do
fucked.
well
Hold on.
when they're working with us Without us,
Wait,
they
fuck,
will
why is
fail
like
just
Steam
as
taking up half the
others
fucking
have
screen
failed.
now?
It's true.
Oh
Next year,
no,
the
what the
United
fuck?
States will
Hello?
celebrate the 250th
Oh
anniversary
boy,
of our
wait, is it
glorious
better? Hold on.
independence.
Did I just fuck up
A
stream
testament
entirely?
to enduring power and
Stream, is it
American
working
freedom and
watching
still?
spirit. We will also be proudly hosting the
Okay, I think it's
2026
working-ish.
FIFA World Cup, and shortly thereafter the
Oh no, it's
2028
fucking cooked.
Olympics, which
What
is
is
going to be
this?
very exciting. I hope you all come.
Okay, we're
I
going
hope
back
that
to
countless
full screen
people from all
window,
over
or
the
borderless
globe will
window,
take
because
part of
fucking hell,
these
that was just ass.
These will be great celebrations of liberty and human
Confirming,
achievement.
okay.
and
I think that's what's
that
fucking it
together
up,
we
because I
all
have
can rejoice in the miracles of
fucking
history that
setting turned
began
on,
in
but
July
okay, that's
4th,
fine.
1776, when we founded the light to
What are we
all
talking about
nations.
that?
And
Did they fuck?
it's something really that an amazing thing came out of that
Freaking
date.
Jesus does sound like
It's called
that.
the United
Oh,
States
with
of
the fucking, when he
America.
was saying the chemistry
In
or
honor
whatever,
of
yeah.
this momentous anniversary, I hope
Happy
that
Rapture
all
Day. Oh yeah,
countries
true.
who
Happy
find
Rapture Day, JT.
inspiration
Are you
in
ready
our
for it?
example will join
Any
us
moment now.
What?
Okay.
renewing our
It's the day of the rapture,
values,
apparently.
and those values really that
According
we
to
hold
weird
so
weirdos
dear
on TikTok,
together.
today's the rapture.
Let us defend free speech and free expression. Let us protect
Yeah, any
religious
moment
Wasn't
now,
that
we're all
in
gonna
2012?
for the
get
most
taken to heaven or whatever.
persecuted
Yeah, no, it's not 2012.
religion
It's apparently today.
on the planet today. It's called Christianity. And let us safeguard our sovereignty and cherish qualities that have made each of our nations so special, incredible, and extraordinary. In closing, I just want to repeat that immigration and the high cost of so-called
Need heals,
green
need heals. Where's
renewable
my heals?
energy is destroying a large
Here's my
part
heals.
of the free world and a large part of our planet. Countries that cherish
There we
freedom
go. All right.
are fading fast
I haven't used all.
because of their
Probably should be doing
policies
that.
on these two subjects. You need strong borders and traditional energy
Should I just ult
sources
them
if
here
you're
at spawn?
going to be great again.
Maybe not.
Whether you have come from north or south, east or west, near or far, every leader in
You?
this
Hello?
beautiful
But my
hall
fucking
today
shit is so
represents
cooked.
a rich culture, a noble history, and a proud heritage that makes each nation majestic and unique, unlike anything else in human history or any other place on the face of the earth.
Dude, my shit
From
is so
London
fucked.
to Lima, from Rome to
I don't know why.
Athens, from Paris to
How
Seoul.
much ping do you have?
from
No, it's not even
Cairo to
ping. It's just my
Tokyo.
shit. I think it's
And
because
Amsterdam
of the
to
setting I
right here
have.
in New York
Because
City.
I got rid of
We
the
stand on the
taskbar, so it only
shoulders of the
goes up when I
leaders
hover
and
over it.
legends, generals
But
and giants,
now whenever
heroes
I
and titans
look
who
down,
won and
it
built our
opens that, and so it fucks up my
beloved
mouse.
nations, all of our nations, with their own courage,
I
strength,
think I just need to turn it
spirit,
off,
and
but I
skill.
don't fucking know.
Our ancestors climbed to mountains, conquered oceans, crossed deserts, and trekked over wide open plains. They charged into thunderous battles, plunged into grave dangers, and they were soldiers and farmers and workers and warriors and explorers and patriots. They built towns into cities, tribes into kingdoms.
Yeah, it's just
ideas
fucked
into
whenever I play a
industries,
flyer.
and small islands into mighty empires. You're a part of all of that.
Fuck
They were
me!
champions for their
Oh,
people
no.
who never gave up
It's okay.
and who never, ever gave in. Their values defined our
see
national
maximum pulsing.
identities.
Good one,
Their
bro.
visions forged our magnificent destiny. Everybody in this room is a part of it in your own way. Each of us inherits the deeds and the
Damn.
myths,
I saw it.
the triumphs, the legacies of our own heroes and founders who so bravely showed us the way. Our ancestors gave everything for
Okay, we did it.
homelands that they
Hey, let me fix my fucking
defended
taskbar shit.
with pride,
Fuck
with
me.
sweat, with blood, with life, and with death. Now
I
the
installed
righteous
Windows
task of
11
protecting
yesterday.
the nations that they
Oh
built
yeah,
belongs to each
better.
and
Surprisingly
every one of us.
smooth.
So together, let
process.
us uphold our
yeah.
sacred duty to
I
our
mean,
people
I've
and
never
to
had
our
any issues with
citizens.
Windows
Let
11
us
as much as people like to
protect their
complain
borders,
about it.
ensure their safety, preserve
I
their
mean, I had
cultures,
to
treasure,
play around
and
with like third-party shit to set up my start menu and my taskbar
I see. I mean, that happens, I guess.
the way I want to.
Sure, sure.
traditions.
Yeah, but I mean, as long as it wasn't horrible, you said, so yeah, just how it is.
Yeah.
That's good. Are you enjoying it so far? It's 11.
It's pretty much the same.
Yeah,
I just
right,
did
exactly.
it because it's supposed to like stop getting updates for Windows 10.
Yeah, pretty soon, right? Like October or something. So yeah, it makes sense. Let me
So what is
fix.
the takeaway
And
from
fight,
the
fight,
speech?
fight.
Or you
He's just a
wanna finish it
retard.
first?
That's just what it. He's just a retard. That's the takeaway.
Oh, it's like 5 minutes more. Okay.
Yeah, something like that.
To
Oh
our
yeah,
people
sure.
and to our citizens, let us protect their borders,
Protect their
ensure their
borders.
safety, preserve their cultures, treasure, and traditions, and fight,
Wow.
fight, fight for their precious
Fight, fight,
dreams
fight. He's just quoting that now. That's just the thing that we're doing. Cool.
and their cherished freedoms.
Fight, fight, fight for your
And in
country,
friendship
guys.
and really,
Yeah, I'm like tuning him out
beautiful
because I was
vision.
playing the game and it's
Let
like
us
fucking
all
an
work
hour. Yeah, jeez.
together to build a bright, beautiful planet, a planet that we all share, a planet of peace and a
Wow.
world
Thank you,
that
Trump.
is
That
richer,
is definitely what you
better, and
want.
more beautiful than ever before. That can happen. It will happen. It will happen, and I hope it can happen and start right now, right at this moment.
Let's see how I
We'll
am on
turn it
Ultron.
around. We're going to make our countries better, safer, more beautiful.
Well, thank you. That's definitely the
We're gonna
takeaway
take
from
care of
everything
our
you
people.
said.
Thank you
Is
very
all of
much.
that.
It's been an honor. God bless the nations of the world. Thank you very much. Bye.
Wow, thank you, Trump. Very cool.
We've been listening here to President Trump giving his first address to the UN General Assembly since returning to office. The president is touting American strength.
30 seconds.
Let me see,
Get ready.
Trump, UN, okay. Oh, hold on. It saves. I bookmarked it.
Don't mind.
This is right at the
Thank
start. Apparently they didn't give him a teleprompter.
Battle starts in 5,
And I don't mind
3,
making the speech without a teleprompter because the teleprompter is not working.
got it?
I feel
Bro.
very happy to be up here with you nevertheless. And that way you speak more from the heart. I can only say that whoever's operating this teleprompter is in big trouble.
Big trouble.
And I don't mind making the speech
Venom's
without
one.
a teleprompter because the teleprompter is not working.
So fucking cringe, bro. Fuck, I didn't save the other one, and I just died because I was trying to fix the shit. Whatever. Let's see what Jerome Powell had to say.
Consumer spending. Activity in the housing sector remains weak, but business investment in
Must be an evil radical left, it's true.
last year's pace largely reflects the as noted in the September beige book, which I bet you wonder what it is. The September beige
Why is he? How's he able to get me from up here even?
quantitative information
Fuck.
across the Federal Reserve System. We'll talk about later.
Where's their Thor?
Businesses
They're
continue
fucking
to say
glitching out?
uncertainty
What is that?
weighing on their outlook. Measures of consumer and business sentiment declined sharply in the spring. They have since moved up, but remain low relative to the start of the year.
Why am I
In the
tanking?
labor market, there is
I don't even know, bro.
slowdown,
Our Thor fucking, or our Thor DC'd, yeah, his fucking shit was cooked.
unusual and challenging development. In this less dynamic and somewhat softer labor market, the downside risks to employment have risen. Employment rate edged up to 4.3% in August, but has remained relatively
Dude, this shit is so. I'm never playing this dog shit character ever again. Holy fuck. Get me out of here.
gains slowed
Um,
sharply over summer months.
we don't add him.
Employers
Do that.
added an average
Maybe go
just
tank.
29,000
Gonna go tank? No, let's get into
We
that.
don't have
over the
tank.
past 3
Cool.
months.
I mean, we're still losing because we are 5-8.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So it's
What's your
whatever.
fat ass?
Below what we call
Me Thor at least get a team up with you.
that is the rate needed to hold the employment rate. But
Oh, he rejoined. Oh, he probably wanted Thor back. I don't know.
for example, the ratio of job openings to employment remains near 1, and multiple measures of job openings have been moving roughly sideways, not down, as have initial earnings for
Forgot how annoying the sounds on the skin are.
significantly rise in 2022, but remains somewhat elevated relative to our 2%
Oh, I did so much.
total PCE price.
That guy rejoined and didn't go heals? Cool, dude. Thank you, thank you. Okay, there we go. Another. Okay, he went heals. Let's go.
Rose 2.7% over the 12 months ending
Going this way? Alright, let's do that.
2.3% in August 2024. Excluding the volatile food and energy categories, core PCE prices rose 2.9%.
You turn up Jerome Powell.
Also higher than a year ago. Goods prices, after falling last year, are driving the pickup inflation. incoming data and surveys suggest that those price increases largely reflect higher tariffs rather than broader price pressures. Disinflation for services continues.
Fuck me, they fucking never altered.
Near-term measures of inflation expectations have moved up on balance over the course of this year on news about tariffs. Beyond the next year or so, however, most measures of longer-term inflation expectations remain consistent with our 2% inflation goal.
This fucking shit.
The overall economic effects of the significant
I'll complain about the audio. Put video 3 times louder. Yeah. Okay, I'll turn it up. There we go. Is that better?
A reasonable base case is that the
He's also just quiet, I think.
I don't know what else to do. Relatively short-lived. A one-time shift in the price level. Now, a one-time increase does not mean all at once. Tariff increases will likely take some time to work.
Stay on if you can.
Supply chains.
No.
As a result, this one-time
I touched. Okay, well,
will likely
that's
be
all we can do.
spread over several quarters.
Higher. I don't have anything to make it higher. Oh shit, we got exchange. Wait, no, that was their exchange. Oh fuck.
Uncertainty around the path of
You gotta be trolling. Yeah, we're just trolling.
We will carefully assess.
Wait, this was comp?
Risk of higher and more persistent inflation.
Oh my god.
Fucking
up my rank.
I mean, your bronze trade doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, but...
Turning to monetary policy. Near-term risks to inflation are tilted to the upside, and risks to employment.
Oh boy, where do I need to go?
A challenging situation. Two-sided risks mean that there is no risk-free path.
You're going Scarlet Witch? I'll go Strange if
If
you
we
want
ease
to
too
go
aggressively,
Witch.
we could leave the inflation job unfinished and need to reverse
What are you
course
thinking?
later to fully restore 2% inflation.
What are you thinking? If you want to go Witch, I can go
If
Strange.
we maintain restrictive policy too long,
I'm not good
the
at
labor market could soften unnecessarily. When our goals are in tension like this, our framework has long called for us to balance both sides of our dual mandate. The increased downside risks to employment have shifted
I'm
the
stuck on
balance of
tank,
risks
but I don't
to
know what to
achieving our goals.
go.
We therefore judged it
So
appropriate
team
at
ups.
our
I always
last
go
meeting
off
to take
team
another
ups.
step
We'll just go. I'm pretty good
lowering the
at.
target range for the federal funds rate
Oh,
by
whatever.
25
Fuck it.
basis points to 4 to 4.25%. This policy stance, which I personally see as still modestly restrictive, leaves us well positioned to respond to potential economic developments. Our policy is not on a preset course. We will continue to determine the appropriate stance based on the incoming data, the evolving outlook, and the balance of risks. We remain committed to supporting maximum employment and bringing inflation sustainably to our 2% goal. Our success in delivering on these goals matters to all Americans, and we understand that our actions affect communities, families, and businesses across the country. So thank you again for having me here, and I very much
Oh
look
shit,
forward
Blades
to
won.
this
Blades
meeting.
won.
Thanks.
I just fucking entered. My bad. Okay, maybe we hold it on defense, maybe. Early, right?
Thank you very much. Good afternoon once again, Mr. Chair.
Wow,
Thank you
Renee.
for those opening remarks and reminding us just how tremendously the world has changed.
Heal me,
and
where's my
evolved
hole?
since you were
No.
last here in 2019.
Why are my heels all the way back there? What the fuck are they doing?
President of the Federal Reserve Bank of Boston, Susan Collins, is also here with us today, and President Collins,
I can't,
we've had the
we're playing
opportunity
Venom.
many
I can't.
times to discuss with you conditions in this Fed region, of which Rhode Island is part of the Boston region. So, Mr. Chairman, I would ask you to think about your comments reflecting on the importance, what you have said, the importance of deeply understanding
Dude, I
local
just,
labor markets.
I
I'm
can't.
wondering if in your deliberations leading up to the
They're
most
so
recent
ass.
FOMC meeting, whether there was anything particularly distinctive in what you saw coming out of the Boston.
What a game.
So let me say a word about the Beige Book. So there are 12 reserve banks, as
Indeed.
you know, around the country, and each of them
Probably one of
has
the games of
deep
all time.
ties into not just the business community, but medical community,
Their venom
educational
carries
community,
very hard.
nonprofits. And
Did
each
he? I didn't even know
FOMC
that.
cycle, which is
That sounds right, though.
8 of those a year,
Believe
they
it.
do a deep dive and they collect lots and lots of information about the economy. And so, and that information gets collated and put into what we call the beige book because it's
Wow,
beige.
this Jerome Powell guy seems
And
pretty
we-
smart.
You know, we're not that original. And so we get that a couple weeks before each FOMC meeting. And I have to say, I don't know of any source of sort of qualitative information about the economy that even approaches this. It's just a lot of conversations with a lot of people, and I personally find it very useful. Sometimes you look at that book and you see significant regional differences, and this is not one of those times. So, for example, the Boston Fed piece in the last beige book talked about lots of spending on AI. Well, guess what? That was pretty common across 8 or 9 of the districts. So I would say nothing really jumped out from the Boston piece. What you saw was very all around the country.
This
You
true
saw pretty
social,
modest
man. It's
growth,
just fucking crazy.
wage and price inflation at modest to moderate levels, the economy growing but not fast.
I hope Democrats actually let the government shut down, because if they do, it's on the fucking Republicans. And they're gonna try to put it on the Democrats.
Is kind of
They're
weighing
the fucking
on
Republicans.
investments and
Fuck these
decisions
losers.
about investment and hiring.
Fuck
Except
Cook
in the area
Schumer.
of the AI build-out, which is just going.
Please, for the
really
love of
strong
God,
pretty much
shut down the
many
fucking
places.
government.
So nothing distinctive from the Boston region that would
Every time there's a
inform
shutdown, it's because of
your
fucking
future
Republicans.
decision-making,
Every time.
looking at the
That's how it is.
setting of monetary policy.
Right, we
You want
need.
to
What I
for a
saw
heal?
from Boston
I was gonna say, I can go
was
heals.
quite similar and overlapping with a
Oh,
number
I
of
don't
others.
mind. So
I
you
don't
go
care
tank.
either way.
Sometimes that's the
You go
case
tank.
where things are pretty much
Okay.
of a piece. Sometimes different regions, particularly if there's a commodity price thing, you would see
let me
maybe
see.
things in the commodity-oriented regions doing differently
You could
from
go.
other regions of the country. Right now, it's sort of
I don't even know.
it's much more the same around the country, I would say.
So let's talk about and
Nice,
build
Magneto.
on what you
Nice,
described
nice.
a few moments ago about the dual mandate of the Fed. And if you could talk about these conditions that wax and wane over time, what signals will you be looking for in the run-up to the next FOMC meeting, which is in roughly 30 days?
We have 2 goals, as you mentioned, maximum employment and price stability, and they're equal goals under the law. So almost all the time, they work together. They complement.
Captain America, Captain America?
When the economy is weak, the unemployment rate might be high and the inflation rate would be low, and that calls for stimulus from us. And when the economy is really strong and the labor market is tight, that's when inflation will be moving up, and so policy might be a little bit tighter. That's almost always the case. Right now,
Is this
it's
comp or
quite
quick match? I
unusual
didn't see.
case where risks to, as I mentioned in my
Day-based.
remarks, risks to employment are to the downside and to inflation to the upside. We only have one tool, which is monetary policy, really interest rates, and really it's calling for different answers. So for a long time, we have a document called the Statement on Longer Run Goals of Monetary Policy Strategy. We call it the consensus statement to save time. That says for a long time,
America on point.
that,
Jumping around like a
when
loser.
The 2
There we go.
goals of intention, we'll look at how far each one is from its goal and the time that it's expected to take to get back to that goal. And so we
I
balance.
love top fragging as Cloak and Dagger.
What we've done all year this year is we've had our policy rate has been tight.
Holy shit, the fucking Spider-Man. Holy shit, get her ass.
Target, but the labor
Fuck, I
market
died.
is solid.
Like a dumb fuck.
Now, over the last really 4 months, really over the summer, the labor market has softened. Payroll jobs have dropped a lot, so we can't really say that anymore. And I think what that told us is that stance of really having a
Are we close to
tight focus
getting
on
point?
inflation really needs to moderate toward.
We're
a more
doing it? Yeah, I
balanced
think we're doing it. I'll just wait till
And so that's why
I can
we
get to the
took
next
the action we took
on
at
point.
our last
Unless,
meeting. And
oh
as
boy, you guys are gonna die.
as we go to our
Okay,
next
never
meeting,
mind.
To your question, we'll be asking ourselves, we'll be looking at the data very carefully, labor market data, growth data, inflation
Unless?
data.
I should have
all
just
vast
waited. Fuck me.
Quantities
Cool.
of data that we get and asking ourselves, is our policy in the right place? And if
Gotcha.
not, we move it there.
Some may wonder about the frothiness of the markets. Markets reaching record heights and also record valuations. How does the Fed think about that in the equation?
Our Spider-Man is not trash. Okay,
So
so that's a good thing.
Obviously, we monitor
probably
financial
smart
markets
thing.
very carefully.
You think so?
Works through financial conditions, so that's
He's
credit
smurfing it. I have more than
spreads,
7 kills.
interest rate levels,
Moon Knight's doing pretty good. Doing a lot of work.
Equity prices in the aggregate.
But I could believe it, though.
Spending, for example, we look at all of that, but really our focus is on our two goals, and that is maximum employment and price stability. And when we see one of them weakening, we're going to respond appropriately with our tools. And in this case, that meant reducing the federal funds rate by 25 basis points. And, we'll see what the future brings, but that's what we do. We look carefully at financial conditions, more from a perspective, though, of financial stability. So we see that the banks are well capitalized. Actually, in the aggregate, households are in good shape financially. I know people at the bottom end of the income spectrum are under pressure. No question about that. But it's not a time of
what the fuck? Good one, dude.
Financial stability risks.
No, I didn't just look down, but okay.
The federal funds rate really governs consumer credit, but not so as it pertains to mortgage rates, correct?
That's right.
And let's talk about how the average consumer is going to see any difference in the intervening months relative to an easing of interest rates and the ability and maybe even more confidence to spend.
So we don't set mortgage rates, but when we change the federal funds rate, it will affect the mortgage rates and also all other consumer borrowing rates. Really, all interest rates that are on a floating basis will move.
There we go. There we go. All right.
A bit of a closer fuck this game.
Based on our moves. So the people will feel that.
All right. We got a good team. Let's go.
These days, the market is pricing in the next 6 months what's going to happen to rates. So this is something that wasn't really the case 50 years ago. Now markets listen to us and follow, and they make an estimation of where they think rates are going. And so they'll price things in, and so longer term rates will move because of what the market expects, market participants expect us to do. So you'll begin to see, and you're already seeing changes in rates long before we make the decision. It can often be already priced in.
Is it fair to say that the Fed and the markets really have a higher tolerance for risk today, more so than perhaps before the pandemic?
I think if you look at some prices, then they're elevated relative to historical levels.
Push in with my ult.
There were times before the pandemic when it happens periodically. Equity prices will move up and down. And we do monitor that, but we're not targeting any level of
fuck me, he's literally won. Fuck.
We don't have a view
no
of
way.
what the price of any particular financial asset is.
That's okay.
We do look at overall
we
financial conditions, and we ask ourselves whether our policies are affecting financial conditions in a way that is what we're trying to achieve. But you're right.
This fucking dagger. Good old pro.
Equity prices are fairly highly valued.
Get her. Oh, yo! Let's go! It wasn't you, but I mean, at least you got her. I don't know how you got her though when she was ulting, but I think it was because you also hit her. I think must be.
Yeah, I guess we both up.
Yeah. It must have been just both. Because otherwise, I mean, Moon Knight should never be able to kill her in general. So.
Yeah. I'm not sure if like a full charge Magneto should be able to.
Yeah, I don't think while she's also well, when she's like ending her ult, then yeah, but like not if she's just standing in it. I don't think. Maybe. Not sure though.
I would say clearly generative AI has all the earmarks of emerging technology that could be very important in our economy.
Nice ult, bro.
But it's very early to be making that kind of bold statement. So, what we're seeing is companies and institutions like the Fed for that matter.
Bro, this grab is so annoying.
Starting to experiment with how this new set of tools can be used in our operations. And it's very early days on that.
But what's annoying?
I think we have to wait and
the
see.
grab.
It's a good thing.
Oh,
I know many of the large financial institutions and other central banks, and we are asking ourselves, how can this help us do our jobs better? And I think it's going to be a period of experimentation over a period of years. And, the history is always that there's a lot of fear that technological innovation will eliminate jobs. What has tended to happen in history over time is that it just raises productivity.
Oh shit, we just sent in all the ults.
To replace the old jobs. And that happens. And sometimes it can take a long time.
There we go. Cool.
That has been the pattern for the last
I don't think we needed them all, but that's okay.
Years.
Oh wait, we didn't. Oh yeah, we sent Agamotto, Bitey, and then.
Anybody knows.
Fine.
You are a labor market futurist, also a historian, and concept of AI and
One again.
humans in the loop, very
Shit, it's magic, bro.
impact on the labor force. What are your thoughts about specifically
I'm taking a call.
agentic AI as a differentiator from generative AI, and how will the Fed be looking at the impacts of the workforce, the labor
gonna lose.
participation rate, given the unknown of what could happen
Did you use
with
Portal?
displacement
Why don't you?
around,
Why didn't you use Portal?
AI tools at all ends of the
No one
spectrum?
touch.
You know, our tools work on demand, basically. Lower interest rates, higher interest rates, they work on demand. When there are structural changes in the economy, there's not a lot that an interest rate change can do for that. And so if you're talking about distributional issues or labor force participation or retraining or any of the things that come to mind in connection with those questions, that's really going to be something for legislators and the private sector. We of course, we have many labor economists, and a good portion of them are studying what the potential effects of AI on the labor force, and many great economists around the country and around the world
They have 3
are
killers.
publishing
Should they
on
go
that
heal?
now. And you know, it really is too early to say.
What do you think?
I think you can say that some jobs are going to be phased out. Some jobs are going to evolve, and people are going to be further trained and that sort of thing, and be able to keep a job like that. And there'll be new jobs that come. And how will that balance work out, and what will be the timing of it? I think it's just quite hard to say.
But how does that factor into the deliberations on a near-term basis? Things are moving so quickly.
Oh, my bad, I was taking a call. We in game?
And the,
Wait,
Yeah, I
really
went
the
heal, so we got
observation and the
3 killers.
argument that artificial intelligence isn't just impacting those entry-level jobs and those, quasi-unskilled jobs, but really tentacles reaching into highly skilled professions, whether it be finance, whether it be communications and media, whether it be healthcare, whether it be law, finance. So all ends of the spectrum, highly educated individuals down to more automated, more easily automated tasks. Sort of a really interesting problem for those of you that are studying labor market economics. How do you approach that?
What is happening? Why are we like already cooked?
A lot of what we're doing with our time is trying to understand the current position of the economy, what's actually going on in the economy.
We have 3 healers, so you can go more hybrid.
So,
Oh wait, why we
part of
have?
that
Oh,
is,
you and healer. Wait, why?
Yeah, because they have 3.
has really dropped. Job creation.
I mean, I guess,
dropped
but
very sharply. So, what are the factors there? So I mentioned
if we
earlier,
needed them, we're doing pretty well
part of it
already.
just is there's a lot of uncertainty about the direction of public policy, and so companies are holding off. They're not hiring, and when you don't hire,
Oh yeah, I'll definitely be using
labor
more cloak
force
then.
shrinks,
Now that I know that.
You save money that way. That may be a way of passing on tariff costs. It may be something like that. So that's happening. Lots of questions around whether AI is a major factor associated with the relatively low hiring rate for people just graduating from school, just entering the labor market. And people are doing studies on that, and I looked at one from Stanford, another from the New York Fed.
Fuck me. Shouldn't have tried to 1v1 at school roll.
We think we can find some
Okay.
evidence that AI, generative
Aero
AI,
self-split,
is having
bro.
some
What is
Yeah.
Moon Knight doing?
but we can't really say it's the main reason. Can't really.
I
say
have
it's the
all.
main
I can
reason.
come in with it.
And
We need it.
we have our Jackson Hole conference every year in Jackson Hole, Wyoming, and we had some great labor economists. And
We need it, you think?
the
Yeah,
guys
I'm going in with all.
what's going on with AI, and there was a professor from, I want to say, Columbia.
I fucked up my
who
ult
said-
so bad, but that's
basically
okay.
said, There's no evidence that this is acting any differently than other. Her view
Oh, we need somebody to
is
kill
not acting
the
any
fucking
differently
Loki
from other
clones.
Technological, movements, waves, and so I think she would be more at the end of an optimist, a techno-optimist. We've all, there are books out there that will tell you the world's ending.
Fuck me.
But I don't think we know.
Yeah, we need.
We
I'm gonna swap
see how this
tank, I think.
evolves. And again, if
We
it
just need more
does turn
damage.
out to be something where labor force participation really drives.
Actually, or do you want to
declines in
swap
a way
and go
that
Magneto since we have
creates,
Emma Frost now?
social difficulties.
I'm
That's gonna be
90%
something
ult.
that
Okay, I'll do
legislators
Magneto.
and the private sector will have to address. We just don't know that yet, though.
Over the weekend, I read where you had been discussing, just picking up on what you said about Gen Z.
I feel like we're just not
and
getting them enough
college
time,
graduates
so that's fine.
and any possible disruptions in trying to find jobs. So Gen Z would be those born between 1997 and 2012.
Wow, Gen Z.
roughly ages 13 to 28. What are your thoughts on college enrollment? We'll talk a little bit about labor disruption in just a minute, and Jackson Hole, because I know that's a favorite of yours. But a lot of the individuals in this room today may have family members that fall squarely in that 13 to 28 category. What would you say about that?
I mean, again, we all see the data that it's just gotten
Dude, this fucking magic. I can't hit a shot.
people
Fuck me.
just entering the labor force to be hired. But remember, the overall national
Alright, yeah, we got this one.
hiring
Holy fuck,
rate
they're
is
dog
at
shit.
a very, very low level. The layoff rate is also at a very, very low. You're in a low fire,
Alright,
low
too easy.
hire economy.
Too
And
freaking
it feels
easy.
like companies are just, they've kind of stopped hiring or slowed down their hiring because they want to see how this all shakes out. We're having
Whoa, that's nice.
very important changes to economic policy in the United States, and companies and people are wondering
Big
how's
win.
that going to work out. So I think that's part of it. The other thing I would add, though, is
Big win.
you know, there's a lot of good scholarship around technological innovation and inequality, if you will, and the sense of
Apparently people are watching Hutch. What's Hutch up to? He's talking about the fucking shit.
200,000 in 30 days. I don't have to make a make good.
This is not. This.
Go to our Twitter interactions.
Oh, he's just watching the fucking shoe on head shit.
Him about like.
Oh, brother. Alright, I want to watch
200,000 in 30 days. I don't have to make a
because
make good
Josiah's been
second
being based.
ad,
Have you seen?
which will be.
Isn't Josiah being based?
What's he talking?
Been defending the don't disavow till they do bit on Twitter.
Rio.
Yeah. So he's him. That guy. Hi, Kev.
The exact same as my first ad, and I hate putting ads in my videos because why would I want to sell my audience anything when I can really truly be my authentic self?
But holy shit, wait, like, have you disclosed this to Taylor Enns?
That I that I put ads in my video?
No, yeah, that you're fucking getting money for political content.
I haven't. She's gonna make the take-home pretty soon, actually. It's gonna be the soy pill is not able to sustain himself solely on YouTube ad revenue and required Surfshark and Brown News ads.
We haven't really ventured into that relationship, by the way, you and Taylor, because like you just kind of dropped it. You're like,
yeah.
I'm cool with
So I
Taylor.
did. J-Rag got me to be able to talk to her because I was like, I didn't like her video. Someone should do it. I thought it was poorly worded. I confronted her.
Be right
We
back.
bantered, and now we text sometimes. And yeah, I don't know. She's like,
Holy
she's got her tendrils and all the influencers. She's got connections.
Are you describing her like an eldritch horror or something? Like she's Cthulhu?
Yeah.
You know
Have
that
you
one
seen The
drama, the movie where there's the beast with 1,000 backs and it's like got its tentacles in literally everyone? She does that to all the influencers, so she
Wait,
knows
what
every
movie was that?
influencer.
I've seen a lot of
Is
movies.
that-
The movie.
Is that the Slurm alien? The Slurm?
No,
the
you
hell is
guys,
Slurm?
you simpletons. No, it's like it's the one where they even have like a third pronoun for it. You guys don't know anything. It's fine. It's fine.
I'm actually
You guys
convinced
don't
you're making shit up. I don't know. By the way, what is this giant like green?
This is called a
tortilla
green
behind you?
screen.
Yeah, but
If
why-
I was someone who was technologically savvy, I could set up my virtual camera so that you could see my stupid background. But instead, you
And-
just don't get to see my dorm and make fun of me. You just get to make fun of my
But
big
is it like
peacock.
Velcro to your ass or something? Why is
No,
it? Like,
it's actually strapped to my chair. It's pretty
Speaking
janky.
of backgrounds, who's that black guy behind you, IRI?
Oh my god, wait, I just noticed.
I've had that for a minute. I've been like, I'm gonna put new signs or the signs so I can
Yes,
have my
Obama in the
Obama art
background.
cut out.
That's awesome.
There's a
Lean here?
stripper pole in the back.
Oh my
The camera
God.
was swinging around. I don't
No,
understand.
thank you.
Oh,
What was that?
no.
What's the stripper pole down there? I've not seen that. Where are you?
That's coming.
Yeah, it's like watching Jennifer Lopez and Hustler. That's the vibe I get from you.
I've never seen that movie.
It's an amazing movie. It's
Are you a
very
J-Lo fan?
I do love J-Lo. On my workout mix, I've got Jenny from the Block. That's classic. I'm not kidding. That's
Wow,
classic.
really?
Yeah, I've got TLC's No Scrubs. It's like a mix. It's a hodgepodge of like 90s and 80s music. I make no
Do you
apologies.
remember
for it.
when J-Lo and Shakira both like turned around at the Super Bowl and there was like, and the internet went crazy?
I don't remember. I watched it on mute. I barely remember that Super Bowl halftime show in all seriousness. I really don't. But they are in crazy shape
It's just
for
that-
people who are like 65 years old. Like it's
They are
extraordinary,
not
really is.
65, dude.
J-Lo is in her 50s.
That's not
Change
65.
my
dude.
stream
I was
title.
educated in Kentucky.
You're doing it
The numbers
wrong.
are all the same.
Close enough.
Oh,
Thank
You know,
you.
my
Shakira is
word.
part of Mensa. That she has like a 160 IQ or something like that.
Didn't know
She's
that.
just
She speaks like
I
5
did-
languages too.
It's amazing.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
All I know is Left Shark was the best shark.
I don't know what that is. So welcome to another weekly episode of Live and Learn. You know, for years we did not do any sort of intro. Soy Pill Pioneers, I believe it's called a formal introduction. So we've got Josiah here from Pondering Politics. We've got Pisco here, who's the second best attorney in the Twitch poll space. We have I'm Really Important, and he is very important. You can see the 44th president of the United States right behind him, just hanging out
I don't
there.
know how to change
You have Hutch, who is famous
YouTube.
for avoiding video games fastidiously. He's never been near a video game. Doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
title.
Very far left. Very far left. We're trying to like coax him back from the black pill left. He's our project. And then we have the Soy Pill, who survived a public debate in the post-Kirk world. Congratulations, because I was really worried about you.
Oh, I do have a question though. Does Lib&Learn have an HR department?
I am the HR department right here.
Okay, so I'd like to make a public complaint. So I shared the clip with Hutch, and he spent about 20 minutes talking about how great my ass was. He barely talked about.
Oh, that's how I can change it.
That's HR.
Pull it up. Pull up.
Wait, pull up the clip of the ass.
Pull up the accusatory clip
so you can see the ass.
You're wanting him to like pull out a birth.
Imagine going to HR with a sexual harassment complaint, and they're like, "Well, hold on. How good did your ass look?" I mean,
I think I changed it.
Fat ass, bro. It is like, and I say that not like fat, bad fat, but like
it's PHAT.
I do have a big.
It's a crazy ass, bro. It's like Captain America.
Oh, it works. Okay.
There's way too much bisexual erasure these days.
Just follow me on YouTube, by the way.
I remember when that clip
Lincoln's and
you could bounce a quarter off that and get 2 dimes.
my kick profile.
It was incredible.
At some point, I'll be uploading vlogs and shit on there.
Partially responsible for this.
At some point.
Wait, what is it?
Really?
In all seriousness, what is this clip? I had not seen this.
He's confronting another streamer, and all I could focus on was his fucking ass, man. It was crazy.
Wait, was this the Destiny live stream?
Yeah.
Oh, I was just listening to it. I didn't see it. I missed out. I only got like you were a half hour there.
It's like the last like 20 minutes.
We're not gonna watch 20 minutes just for you to see his ass.
No, I'm not
again.
saying just
for 20 minutes.
Whatever.
No, I would like to see it. I mean,
I'm sending you a
notice his
screenshot
ass.
of my ass apparently.
I didn't notice his ass, but it was a very flattering shot for like your upper body.
What the hell?
Was he in baby oil?
If they're seeing over soy
Can
pills?
you imagine if I was a woman? What would be happening right now? The amount of shit you guys would get.
Yeah, what the
Sure,
hell?
exactly. I could be one. You don't even know.
But if it was a podcast of women, we were like complimenting you on your ass. I feel like that happens probably every fucking podcast.
How is the show getting gay when we lost the guy with the LGBT?
Just look at the picture, and you'll see what I mean. Like, you'll know what I'm talking about.
He's got the picture.
You can send me the clip. I don't. Nobody's sending it.
I sent you a screenshot in the Discord DM.
In the Discord? Oh Jesus.
Oh God, the thing we use all to communicate. God.
Well, how am I supposed to pull that up without like showing people our Discord?
Just open the screenshot and screenshot it again, and then open it in Paint, and then screenshot.
Oh my God, bro! Like, bro, here's a 67 fucking step process to see in my ass.
What the
Right,
hell?
just start an OnlyFans, make it a paid one-step process, right?
You would make so much money. Like, you would make so much fucking money.
All of my DMs, Hutch, you have no idea. You have no idea what my DMs look like right now.
Do you get unsolicited dick pics?
Yes, unfortunately.
What the hell?
I wish I liked.
Can't relate.
It's happening. Hang on a second.
Should not be
we're
me.
actually doing this.
Jesus.
Let's see.
Soy pill. How did? Oh.
Bro, just like look at that. It's not even a profile. You know what I mean?
That guy,
you can still see it sticking out. Like,
listen,
it's crazy.
This guy right here is gossiping about it right now. He's like, "Do you see that? Look at that. That guy's. It's not even a cake. It's a whole bakery."
How much you squat, Soy pill?
They just
I do like 5 reps.
Why did you just gooning over fucking sleep pill? Jesus.
I'm really.
We're really not breaking the lib stereotype, guys.
Yeah.
This is a.
So listen, a lot going on. Round of applause for Jimmy Kimmel, who's being restored to full power. Yes.
Free Jimmy. He has returned.
It's too late. We already made 10 million Jimmy Kimmels. We're fighting back.
Oh, true.
Well, let's talk about this. If I don't die in the process, I'm succumbing to consumption. So, are we surprised that number one by this decision, and number two by how quickly this decision came to be? Because less than a week.
I'm not surprised by the decision, but I think I am surprised at how quickly it happened. Did anybody think he was going to be permanently gone? Probably nobody.
I'll be honest with you, I wasn't.
No,
I thought he was. Yeah.
I thought it was gone.
No. There were articles that said the day of that ABC was already talking about bringing him back in the future.
It's just such a disgusting abuse of power. If this even occurred in the first place, and it doesn't. I want to be clear about something. It doesn't erase the threatened use of government coercion against ABC and their affiliates as a result. So I'm not going to let up in terms of the assault on the First Amendment that the administration has launched. But it is good news that we've freed Jimmy from his eternal torment and that he has returned.
Free Jimmy.
Was there a comment yet from like Nexstar or Sinclair? Because when I looked at I waited like an hour because I was hoping for like some additional context before I did like a breaking video about it. But at the time of recording,
Until
Sinclair and Nexstar
comes back. Let's see if I can.
There
we go.
I mean, Sinclair, right? Like
Oh, you're back. Okay.
Sinclair.
Right when I was going to change it.
Yes.
They were feeling
That's
real.
Hold on, give me a second.
An apology and a sizable
I have
donation.
an OLED monitor. It's like refreshes every once in a while.
Not just
I figured while you were gone.
Remember,
Good time to do it.
You have to
Oh, let me turn it back on and then
Erica Kirk. You have
get
to
into
make
a game.
meaningful personal donation to the Kirk family, and then the real slap in the face was you have to make a meaningful personal donation to TPUSA. Which
Get fucked.
I saw on Twitter. I said somebody said that would be like making Sean
Alright, I'm
Kennedy donate to Planned Parenthood. You know what I'm saying?
Put us in whenever you want. Oh, actually, give me a sec. Let me buy the Captain America
Commentators who were like kind of
skin. I got
for
enough
example, one example.
battle pass points.
Not any reason I'm bringing her
Love
up,
this
but
Cap skin.
Asterion, for basically making an excuse for this kind of overreaching government
Holy
intrusion.
shit,
I think it's
classic
despicable,
Cap,
and those
golden
demands were
age.
absolutely out of left field, and
Peak.
I think yeah, it's fucking despicable. No, under no circumstances should you apologize for that.
May clip the emotes and
What
stuff.
did she say? What was
It's,
her? How did you back it
You
up?
know what? I'm curious if I can find it real quick. If I can.
She was like,
Cenk, right?
Yes.
So Cenk was like saying this is bad. This is like government, like whatever. Like he was saying this is really bad and is really indicative. You know, to his credit, Cenk was coming out and saying it was bad. And Anna comes in and was like, you know what? I think I disagree with you, Cenk. So disagreeing with his characterization that basically this was overreached by the government, and she was basically going on and on about how horrible the statement was, how horrific it was, that Kimmel would speak out of turn, say a true statement. He in fact did say a true statement, speak out of turn without information, which is like so funny because that's exactly what he was calling out of MAGA and the right wing and of Trump himself, right? Trump was before we had
you can play some game
this left wing saying it's all the left wing's fault. So absolutely, I think that was a despicable statement from Anna Kasparian. We shouldn't forget it. We shouldn't let her forget it.
Well, I've got it. Go ahead though. I got to tee it up.
I'll play. Go ahead.
Yeah. Where is it? Okay, here we go. Ready?
Yep.
Where do you buy those?
No, it's not. That's a reporter doing his job. That's part of the First Amendment, freedom of speech, and freedom of the press.
Oh,
And Trump
on the
doesn't
main
understand
thing,
it.
if you look at my stream,
Digging out people who,
real quick, so you can
make
see it
fun
right above where it says
of
competitive. You can see this week. There's like a little like thing, accessory points.
Yeah.
If you click it, you can see how many you have, and then all the little things, and then if you click them, you should be able to buy them or whatever.
Anna says, in no uncertain terms.
Or I think if you just go to the store, there's like a tab for it. I think.
Wait, do you think that maybe Jimmy Kimmel made like a joke about it?
Yeah, if you go to the store, there's the accessories at the third tab, and you can just buy them. I have 3: the Psylocke one, Invisible Woman, and Emma. Don't ask why. Those 3 characters in particular.
But apparently, Jillian
Demo one is the
Michaels
best.
started off the set of her
Yeah, I
show
like
or
it.
something
I
like
like
that.
it a lot.
Yeah.
I like Herbie too.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
And the more I think about it, look, guys, I mean, you have to consider, even if you loathe Charlie Kirk, put your
Varian.
shoes in the shoes of
Such a retard.
Put your shoes in the shoes. What the fuck?
Put your shoes in the shoes, guys.
Maybe she means like soul support, like the little inserts.
Put your shoes in, and actually no. Actually, no, we don't have to put our shoes in the shoes of MAGA. Why should we have to? Why should we? And what is that? How does that relate to the government's trespass here? Like the fact that the government.
It's called empathy.
Yeah, so we should, because
He's an
their
empath.
DTs are hurt,
True.
feelings are hurt because of this coward shooter. We need to be like, okay, well, think about how they feel, because the fact that MAGA feels really bad about it, we should like be okay with government authoritarianism.
I mean, I was just playing.
Well, listen, as
Oh,
far
no,
as
I
this
mean,
gaff
that's a
goes,
question.
as far as this gaff goes about the shoes in the shoes, maybe perhaps it is her sole gaff of the night.
one of their, top influencers, someone who had a tremendous amount of clout on the right wing, he gets assassinated. And so to make a
Alright, what
definitive
are we
statement
going? What are we
and pin the
going?
blame on the very people who are grieving the loss of Charlie Kirk before you have any evidence.
What do you want it to go to your team?
Yeah, it's offensive. It's irresponsible. I get that he's a comic, so I guess we should hold him to a lower
Maybe I
standard, I
can try
guess.
Coke.
But my problem
Imagine
is
if that were the standard. If that were the
Email
fucking
them.
standard,
Hell
every
yeah.
single Fox commentator, everyone in the right-wing media should have been taken off the air immediately.
The president?
Yeah, the president himself. I mean, if that's the standard. Speaking on an issue without even assuming that he made a declarative statement, which is false. I mean, if you just
I wanna go
actual
Hawkeye
reports,
to see what
at best
would
there's
bring
an
us now.
implication or a hint that he suspects, but that's at best that's just an implication. That's not what he actually said, and I don't even think it's clear from the context. So the broader joke he was making wasn't about like he knew for a fact that it was MAGA people.
Yeah, and listen, we won't spend the rest of the time
Oh
on
boy,
this because I
this
think
last
since
person
kind
who
of
hasn't
back and Jank kind of read her
voted
mind,
in.
and this is 4 days old, but yeah, her initial response was to go,
But it shows she didn't even
Oh,
know
we got
what
a
he
chef.
said
Okay.
because all he said was MAGA was trying to distance themselves from this guy, and it was on Monday a week ago, the day before the evidence was entered into court. So it was still a valid opinion. So she doesn't even have an understanding of what Jimmy Kimmel said.
The whole right wing right now, they're being. It's a
I'm sure I know how the team up works. Stuns enemies if it travels a certain distance, otherwise slows the target. Farther the arrow flies, more damage it
Christy Nolan's
deals.
gonna have a really bad day. And then
Okay.
a U.S.
Cool.
attorney, I think, for
Yeah, I got that one.
serving for the
I
administration.
referred this to the FBI.
I think
Yeah,
it
it was
goes
crazy,
to us,
but,
though.
yeah.
Did you hear Christy Nome? Apparently, I saw this in a tweet, so not confirmed. But some people are talking. The streets are saying, you know what the streets are saying? Christy Nome is in this kind of like affair with Corey Lewandowski. That's what the streets are saying.
that's
That's old rumor.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! All right.
Oh,
all right.
years.
All right. Fuck.
dude, that guy is fucking nuts. Like, I knew, if there was any doubt that the Trump administration was going to be unhinged in the second term.
Fuck
like,
me,
that
he got me.
window the moment they
Fuck.
put Lewandowski back into the
My
game.
healer's
Like,
doing,
and then
man.
putting him in front of cameras. It's like you're not even behind this asshole. So,
He's literally Ben
Didn't even
Shapiro's
get
origin story.
strange.
Because he was a Breitbart
Point.
reporter back in 2015 or 16. I can't remember when it happened. And there was another Breitbart reporter who was trying to ask Trump a question in person, and Corey Lewandowski like grabbed her arm and pulled her back.
Oh, yeah.
And I think he was charged for like misdemeanor battery, and it might have been dismissed. But Ben Shapiro.
There we go. Okay, there's one.
He quit Breitbart because I guess did they not have that one reporter's back? I'm not sure what the deal was, but
Yeah, they didn't have her back or something like that. And he took a stand on principle. And imagine Ben Shapiro doing
wait,
that
Ben,
nowadays.
Ben who?
Yeah, Ben.
well, he was an Kevin Trump Republican back then.
Oh, yeah.
He smacked some girl's ass.
Oh,
He
no.
Like slapped her
Fucking
ass
they
at
got
some
me.
event, and she was like some American Idol, the girl who wore the MAGA dress to some awards. I don't remember her name, but
Is our Magneto slacking? Is that what I'm
These
saying
female
here?
commentators, they're not even pretending that they have double standards anymore. I'm gonna name a bunch of figures who said they're openly double standards. Megyn Kelly, openly double standards. Have said basically, we don't give a shit.
We are going to go through.
Let me do my list.
I know, but just listen. We have to go through that post when you're done with that list. That is the most unhinged fucking public statement from Megyn Kelly ever.
There's a Spider-Man behind.
She thought
Watch
Jesus
out.
Was what'd she say? She had an issue with black
Tom
Santa,
Homan.
and she thought Jesus was white or something like that. I can't
Oh,
remember.
she was mad about that. Yeah. So
go ahead.
Megyn Kelly saying, I don't care if Tom Homan was taking bribes, outright saying they have no standards. Fucking Ann
Did
Coulter
she say that,
said
or
the
did
same
she
thing.
say that? Did she say that, or did she say that she doesn't trust, left wing or Biden's DOJ?
She said all of that, and then she concluded. Like we're going to go through the post, but just go ahead with your list.
Yeah, this is what I think. Like, if they do some kind of try to clean up the statement afterwards, I'm not gonna give them credit for
Oh
that.
my god, I got that
It's
Spider-Man. What a
statement that
fucking
don't believe
bitch.
anything that comes out
Loser.
of the DOJ ever, no matter what. Megyn Kelly, Ann Coulter.
Bro, I
saying
love
we're
Hawkeye so
corruption.
much
And
sometimes.
Gavin McInnes comes out and says, yes, we're hypocrites.
These
Yes, why are you
snipes?
being like Dave
Oh,
Poynter,
no
care
way.
about First Amendment? We are hypocrites and you deserve it. And friend of the show, Rob Noor, in my latest video, you can see the clip where he plays Gavin McInnes and says, I am not going to live up to my standard anymore. The only standard I have now is no advocacy of private violence, personal violence. But other than that, I am a hypocrite, and we are not going to hold ourselves to any standard. And he endorsed what Gavin McInnes, the founder of the Proud Boys, said. And so everyone is coming out, both in their conduct and sometimes in explicit words, saying, we have no principles, we don't give a shit.
Fuck,
These
I'm
are
salted.
scumbags. These are scumbags.
They don't seem to fully appreciate the difference between what they might call like cancel culture and full-on institutional pressure from the federal government. I mean, there's an enormous difference between these two things. The other big whataboutism they're doing is comparing it to people that were banned on Twitter for COVID.
Fuck, dude, the name we're all right as I all.
But, I mean, there's a couple things to unpack there. Number one, the bulk of that came from the Trump administration, who was issuing takedown requests to these social media companies. Twitter at the time, I think, was rejecting, 50%. So obviously they didn't feel like they didn't have a choice. Facebook, I think Mark Zuckerberg kind of retconned the situation and said that he felt forced to take down all those posts. But, what was the other angle of
That's
it?
pretty much what he did.
He's just trying, Zuckerberg and all these people, they're scumbags too. They're just trying to ingratiate themselves with the new administration by saying things where there's no evidence of government pressure whatsoever. And similar things, by the way, with these other social media organizations. Bezos comes out and stops cartoons critical of Trump. So all of these tech corporations, right, they don't give a fuck about you. They care about their mergers and their bottom lines. And arguably, the reason, this our first topic was ABC and Jimmy Kimmel. Arguably, the reason why Disney ABC decided to bring Kimmel back was because of a financial reason. Who knows? I'm not saying I know that as a fact, but that's at least there's some evidence to suggest that they were seeing some bad numbers on their spreadsheets.
So let's is it cancellations of Hulu? What is it?
Yeah, the Disney Plus, Hulu, everyone's canceling subscriptions, and I really think they reached out to like the normie libs and realized, oh shit, this is millions of people that care. They're
God his ass, fucking loser.
Jimmy Kimmel, asshole.
Jimmy Kimmel.
You forget the Jimmys.
Get it right.
Next.
Tim Pool had a take. Seth Dillon from the Babylon Bee said, I've been disappointed to see how many have been willing to abandon free speech, and not reluctantly but eagerly. And Tim Pool responds with, what would the left have to do or collectively support for you to opt out to not defend them? Serious question. At what point do you say, I won't help my enemies? Which is just basically like very not so subtly saying that he doesn't think that his enemies deserve rights if they're in power. It's pretty
He's been upfront about that. Every time I go on there, I ask, do you care if it's illegal? It's like, no, we're in a war, and so it's about my moral framework. It's your moral framework, and
Where are
I
my
don't care if
heels,
Trump's deployment's
bro?
illegal. I don't care if Mahmoud Khalil's deportation is illegal. I don't care if we're, going after Kilmar Garcia without due process. He's said openly, it's a civilizational war, and I don't care about following the rule of law or the Constitution.
Well, and on that note, Megyn Kelly, go ahead. All right.
I was gonna say, in all fairness, Tim Pool is still a centrist. He just happens to disagree with the left on every single thing for the last 5 years. Okay, but eventually he'll side with us on something.
I'm not sure the last time he called himself a centrist.
It's been a few years.
He calls himself a liberal, actually.
Oh, does he really?
Yeah, I had a whole 2-hour back and forth.
So we mentioned Megyn Kelly, and to me, this crash out is worse than Tim Pool because he's been doing it for some time. So this is in response to the MSNBC bombshell article that borders our Tom Homan.
Dude, my heels do nothing, bro.
Yeah,
literally
I'm just standing in front of them getting fucking shot and then nothing. Jeff doesn't even turn my way.
So here's the question.
Trolling.
Go something anti-Spider-Man.
Yeah, I'm gonna swap after.
Audio. There's no video.
After I will. I'm 96.
From what I read.
Someone said they had him on video.
I read the original article. It was on video.
That was the initial recording for sure.
Maybe they changed it.
It's possible they've updated it after the fact. But in response to this, Megyn Kelly goes, "We do not care. Don't bother." At real Tom Homan, he's a national treasure. To which Tim Miller.
Okay, after the Lunasol, I'm gonna fuck this. Dude, this fucking Spider-Man is pissing me off.
Don't you reply to the fucking thesis?
We don't trust. We don't trust.
Yeah, I'm swapping something anti-Spider-Man after this shit, because Jesus.
You indicted our presidential candidate 4 times.
So dog shit.
All based charged. I mean, these are all amazing charges that are based in law and fact.
Trying to put him in jail for life. You changed laws so he could be civilly sued by a woman who didn't even remember what year her alleged rape by him was. You let an attorney general who ran for office promising to get Trump try to bankrupt him on a claim so specious, even the New York appellate court scoffed at it and had to reverse the damage award, but not the decision.
Not the fundamental liability.
I love that she's assigning responsibility to fucking Tim Miller of the Bulwark. Like, he didn't do anything. Like, we don't vote on who gets indicted for what. It just sort of happens. Oh, and there's also a huge fucking problem with this, which is if they were corruptly trying to frame Tom Homan for this thing, why didn't they release that information before the fucking election?
You know who
they were sitting on that for months. Why didn't they release it before the election? The other thing too is like he indicted Biden's DOJ indicted not just 2 or 3. It was like 8 sitting Democrats for various crimes.
Andy McCarthy, of all people, one of the editors of the National Review, he's one of Fox News' top legal analysts. He wrote an article in the National Review saying, yeah, this is sus. I mean, he's innocent until proven guilty, but the reporting on this is really bad.
Fucking. Okay, I'm swapping now. What's anti-Spider-Man in this game?
Kelly are actually quite close.
It's a hit scan.
Both, former Fox News. Well, he's still.
And McCarthy's unhinged. This guy has written some unhinged things about the Russian investigation, etc. So if even he's
I could go hella for team ups. Namor. I'll go Namor. Oh yeah, we have one. Wait, why isn't he killing the Spider-Man? What the fuck is going on? Okay, cool. One hella, I guess.
You cried endless tears for Jimmy Kimmel, but none for Charlie. You gleefully canceled all of us for 5 years and danced when we suffered. You censored us and
they all sound like Batman villains, dude. They all sound like they really do. Two-Face origin story.
Yeah, she's just like frothing at the mouth, and ruined careers of distinguished doctors and others who dared say the truth during COVID and George Floyd. You cost our children years of learning during lockdowns and endangered them with deadly.
Dude, this fucking Spider-Man again, bro.
She's doing myocarditis shit in here.
Yeah, even though
gotta be a Smurfing Spider-Man. Holy fuck.
but I digress.
Playing
By
like
burying the
shit.
disclosures and never apologized or owned it, your government tried to strong-arm Fox into firing Tucker because of his J6 coverage, and you said not a peep about the First Amendment. And again, I don't recall that at all. I know he was fired after the Dominion
when he lied and cost the Fox News tens of, not hundreds of millions of dollars, they fired him. And you didn't say anything about the fact that he made one of the most blatant election lies in the
Yeah, it was hundreds of millions of dollars.
Dude, how is no more losing to fucking Spider-Man? Are you like fucking with me right now?
Hidden
What's he
cameras
doing?
recording the scene at a meeting spot in Texas.
I don't get
I
it.
see that. I looked at the New York Times article that I read, and it said audio recording in the New York Times article.
He's won. He's won. He's won.
So I don't know what the true story is, but I'll go with the MSNBC article.
Fuck! If I could hit a shot, there we go.
If it's the Trump ad, and you know it's going to be like the most cartoonishly evil, like, here, I have your bribes. Are you going to give me the contracts tomorrow? Yes, the illegal contracts are coming.
I can't hit a shot. I can't hit a shot. I'm incapable. I'm incapable of doing
The
it.
Biden administration wasn't sure they could charge him because he didn't have an official position in the government.
No, and she
I can help
ults.
you.
Cool.
They didn't know what to charge him with, really, but still shady.
Hang on a second. That's super shady, and I actually think it'd be criminal even without it because they weren't sure they could charge him with.
Wait, no, we stepped off?
Until he had. That
No.
But you can still ding him with a conspiracy to commit bribery because you just have a
It's okay.
criminal meeting of the minds there. Like there's no
Well, we hold. We
bribery
hold.
like free time, like this little window of time when you're allowed to before taking office, get all your briberies in
I was
before you
playing
actually
shit
take
that
office.
around. Fuck me.
And then there's
Nico, what
additional
if-
charges. Go ahead.
Well, what if he never had a position in the administration? Would they still have been able to charge him?
It's still a conspiracy.
I don't know. Where should I go? You tell me.
The crime is the meeting
it's
of
like
the
plotting a
minds.
murder.
Right. So
I
like,
know,
let's say
do you
you and I
want
plotted a
to
murder. We
play
took some
tank?
substantial steps towards it.
Oh,
right?
if you
We
want.
took the money. We prepared our shit. You know.
Let's see what
and that's
they
what the
go.
investigation would look into. Right. The fact that he's
I don't know. I
accepting
mean, you
the
can go
money,
Magneto
he's
if
committing
he.
fraud, right? Check his taxes. They report that
The
they
war.
come
Okay,
to
yeah,
him.
you
He
go
committed
Hello.
fraud on these FBI
And then I'll
or
go.
Or he is doing
Namor.
enough substantial steps to have a conspiracy with respect to the substantive bribery.
Okay, I'll go
Whether
Hello.
we're waiting
Sure.
to see, is he gonna follow up
Actually,
with
other way around. You go
once he takes
Hello, I'll go
office and
Namor.
shut that down. But there are other crimes also related to like corrupting public contracts where you wouldn't, where it explicitly says you don't need to have a government position in order to do that. Anyone who's attempting to do this commits a crime. And so yes, there was a
I can
reason
do
they
better
made the
than
charge
that.
because they were trying to charge on that substantive bribery.
I
And
really
it's
want
something
the last
we
guy
do.
on
I don't
fucking
think
killing
that we should take
Spider-Man.
that no crime was committed. I believe strongly
Jesus.
a crime was committed at the moment where he took the money.
You won't
And
have
we
the
should check his
team up
taxes.
for
The last thing I'll just say on this, like,
That's fine.
we do not trust you. We only care about defeating you, and that is the really
Wow.
important part.
Still,
I've had this
still
conversation
Spider-Man
with
killer.
people a bunch of
In
times now,
theory.
where anytime I bring up some sort of like fascist thing that Trump is doing, all they do is point to some perceived slight or some disproportional thing like the COVID lockdown.
This
Say,
is gonna
"Look,
go live in
you
30
fascist
minutes.
us.
Wow.
Now we get to do whatever we want, and they just have no clue about the proportionality or like the unilateral government decisions or like anything. It's all completely like everything's off the table. So they're finally admitting it, which is like great. I guess we can see
Maybe
it,
right
but
at the
they don't-
fucking
they don't care about
spawn
anything. It's all- This is
doors.
I want a benevolent dictator.
Someone
Is
with
that
Thrower?
what
Adam said during his debate with you.
Adam barely talked. He was just kind of sitting there shit talking to me in chat. Apparently, Sitch was the one talking the whole time, and he was just somehow kept diverting.
What
woke.
is-
He has the woke mind virus is what I said.
Why was Luna there?
It was one of the
I have
most
no idea, dude. Fuck
pathetic
me.
displays from Stitch at the beginning, where he is not comfortable dealing with the, I think, pretty nice
Spider-Man.
work that
Okay, cool.
provided to fascism there. And he basically is saying, until you complete the action of destroying democracy and destroying my vote, only then am I willing
He's
to call
just
it fascism,
awesome.
even though that
It's just
belies
great.
one, like, why
I
should we
love
construe
my Luna
an
Snow.
attempt to
Thank
do
you
that
for
less than the completed act? And also, this would
standing
never
right
work.
in
You look
front of
at
their
historical
fucking
pieces. You
door
would
for
call
no
the
reason.
fascists before they took office.
That
You
was
would call the
Anna
Nazis
Kasparian's
fascists before you
position.
took office.
Do you
Right,
remember
yeah.
that, Pisco? Anna Kasparian and Cenk had one of their biggest knockdown dragouts over whether or not the F word could be thrown at Trump, and her position basically was, well, he failed in his fascistic designs, therefore he can't be a fascist. And that would be like saying, not to invoke, Preparation H here, not to invoke Hitler, but it's like he was fascist even during and after the beer hall
When he
closed.
wasn't in power,
Right,
exactly. And
he was a
and same
fascist
thing with
during the beer
communists,
hall
right?
closed.
You would never say, would you, like, oh, this communist guy, he's not a communist.
Okay, I got Spider-Man. There we go.
Marxist
Okay.
state. No one thinks this way. These are ideologies slash behaviors that point towards an ideology that where a reasonable person could look at the course of conduct, the course of behavior, and attribute some sort of ideology or behavioral what it matches in terms of ideology. So I think it's just such a clear case, and you were owning. I didn't watch the whole thing.
What is
so
Luna
I didn't
doing,
really
bro?
Thank you. Yeah, but it is
No
really-
clue.
I feel
There's
like I
Spider-Man
would
up there, by the way.
would've been, look, I'm going to take the entire Hitler timeline, and you tell me at what point he becomes fascist.
Yeah.
Which
Just trying to
can I point to? Was it
monitor
when
it.
he was, telling people to beat people up in the streets? Was it the
Luna,
Reichstag
can
fire?
you-
Was it 1945? Does it have to be the
Luna,
last year?
can
Like,
you
it's
stay
ridiculous
back?
the standard they have, and
You're not
too
the
proud to
tank.
admit they have no idea what the fuck they're talking about when it comes to it. But even admitted, I do think the election was one of the craziest, worst things ever. But I don't think that's valid, even if it was, like you said,
Why
subvert
is
the
this
entire
rocket
process
just...
to admit it.
Hello? Nobody killed the rocket?
And you could just say he failed, right? Because in the long term, Germany ended up having elections again. So in the long term, right, like Hitler failed because he wasn't able to put a 1,000-year Reich, and so eventually Germany had elections. So how can you say that he was a fascist? It's just absurdity.
It's all coming back to me. Didn't he have a similar argument against actual justice warriors
Yeah,
something a year ago
yes,
about the
yes,
Civil War?
yes,
Yeah,
yes,
I
right,
watched
yeah.
the debate on that, yeah.
Yeah, where it's
Is
like
he anti-democratic, right? Or something like
because
that, yeah.
eventually the union was made whole and there were
There we
elections
go.
against
Okay.
the fucking idiot. And I just want to say here, my favorite part is when they kept
You get killed by the Jeff
poll,
ult?
which says Gen Z Democrats, they're
Yeah,
really lusting for
that's
violence.
fine.
And if you drop that
We-
fucking nuke where 1/3 or 1/4
we got
of
the rest of
Trump
the team.
supporters
Anyways.
say it's okay to use use violence.
Well, Adam said, well, can we trust that? Can we trust that soul, Josiah? I mean,
He also have ults.
I
So.
loved it. I loved it.
I think what is certainly the case is that MAGA feels very much emboldened right now. Like, I feel like they're piggybacking off of Kirk's assassination because put your shoes in their shoes just for a minute. Like, you've had to defend Donald Trump.
They have clown shoes, so they're really big.
You've had to defend Donald Trump for like the last few months of just really bizarre, inexplicable, inexcusable Epstein stuff, and you're dealing with a population where basically nobody likes these blanket tariffs. And so I think they saw this moment as an opportunity to sort of like change the narrative, but as they're doing it, they're pretty much showing their whole ass. I think they're massively overstepping. I think they're probably turning off a lot of people with this kind of rhetoric, and I think it will bite them in the ass.
Did you guys catch the rally? The funeral rally? I mean, I have to be honest with you guys. After the day of Charlie Kirk's assassination, I took a day not to talk shit.
Why does Harut silence mine?
Who's Emma's? Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't cast my oath because, but I wasn't even mind controlled.
Talking about policies, invoking like blood and soil, and these people don't make anything.
I understand after I got mind control to not be able to cast it, but before.
Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't know that actually.
Not to call that shit out. This isn't like some random funeral where we have to obey this niceties and all that shit. This is a political rally.
His parents didn't show up. His parents and sisters.
Fuck, I fucked up my ult.
I mean, that's
Okay.
that's true, and I'm spreading misinformation, but that would just add credence to the fact that this isn't a funeral. This is them capitalizing off of this. That's all this is for. Like,
No, that's your ult?
didn't give a shit.
Or is that? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Trump's like media MO for as long as I can remember, especially in politics, is he just tries to project strength.
We can do this. We can do this. We can defend. We're doing way better than last round.
And he's this beloved president that they can actually manifest it into a reality.
Nope.
And I feel like that's what they've been doing for the last week.
It's okay. Got this.
But there's been 2 polls that have come out since Charlie Kirk has been shot that show Trump's numbers going down. Like how is one of the most prominent voices in the entire conservative movement murdered in such a public way, and then your approval numbers go down? Like how incompetent do you have to be as a leader?
Fuck, Spider-Man got me. Fuck me.
Who was
They need a
competent
shot.
and somewhat like politically aware would be able to juice their numbers up a little bit.
It's okay. We hold him at the next one. We hold him at the next one.
He's not a household name.
Surely.
You know, so I don't think it had that big of an impact, especially over all the
You're
bad things that are
carrying.
happening with the economy, especially. And
Yeah, I need to step it up.
You know,
Well, they're
with
definitely
existing problems.
They're definitely trying to manifest this, like they're calling it. This is
I
the.
think also our healers here.
And so I think like for them,
Not doing
you
as
know,
great as they
Meghan
could be,
McCain, she did a tweet yesterday, basically saying, you know, yes,
were
you know,
just
today was the
protecting
day
them
that Republicans won, and yeah,
See
yeah.
that?
Like I
Face.
think it's just like a massive bubble that they all exist in right now. And I don't know if it's a combination of that and then them just trying to like fake it till you make it.
So
Kind
I
of
saw
like
Meghan McCain though, but what she's like, yes, go the guy who mocked my father for getting captured in Vietnam. Is that seriously where she's at again? All right.
Nothing makes Republicans hornier than praising somebody who's insulted their parents or their spouses. Ted Cruz, Meghan McCain, it's a fucking pandemic on the right. I do want to say though, we need to look at this clip from Trump because especially with all the discourse
Spider-Man, bro.
condemning violence and bringing down the temperature. This is the sitting president of the United States.
And right before this, Erica Trump, who is Charlie Kirk's widow, says that she,
not Trump.
Oh my God, Erica Trump, who is Charlie Kirk's widow. Sorry, although he was getting a little handsy.
Spider-Man behind Spider-Man. There we go. Holy fuck.
Basically said something I
Get
think is
sniped,
honorable, even
retard.
to, like, I don't know, Christian ideals, I don't know, but she said that she forgave the shooter. And Trump
Fuck.
said this.
Fuck, I'm mind control. We're so cooked. Oh my god, fuck. Where's my heals, man? Where's my heals?
Truly was. He was a missionary with a noble spirit and a great purpose. He did not hate his opponents. He wanted the best for them. That's where I disagreed with Charlie. I hate my opponent.
He hates his opponents. Fucking Trump, bro.
I am sorry, Erica. But now
Yeah,
Just can't imagine anyone else saying that shit.
I think,
It's
like,
fucking
again,
insane.
Those two part of the problem here, which Trump being graded on curve, but in all the discourse about condemning violence and lowering the temperature.
Fuck this
I'm sorry,
Spider-Man,
Trump
bro.
would be the last man standing on this proverbial hill. He's the sitting president of the United States, and so more than anybody
Dude,
else,
Spider-Man!
let's
This
see
is
whoever
Nerf.
it is. Here's Morgan if
We're
you're
making fun
watching,
of
like,
Spider-Man.
subscribe.
This
Donald
guy,
Trump has the
Omega Lol, what did he
obligation,
tweet?
almost obligation to turn down the
New
temperature.
Destiny
It's not
tweet
because he's not
dropped?
doing it.
What did he say?
Every time he has the opportunity to do it.
Oh,
he
did you
delivers
take any
it.
Tylenol while you were pregnant?
Spider-Man
That's
dead?
That's a problem. That is
Bro.
where these words matter.
You
Yeah.
can get away with that if you're actually
Awesome.
acting on some kind of deliverables, but he has utterly
I
failed so
tried.
far to deliver like a good economy. And so I
Wow.
think people are going to grade him
Look at this
less
Destiny
on a curve,
tweet.
when he's ratcheting up the temperature right now because their wallets are hurting right now. If you know,
Tylenol
if he was actually-
cause
if he actually had
Saints
energy
Factorio
prices,
addiction.
grocery prices went down or whatever, I think
true.
that people would be willing to turn the other way. But I think that in the absence of those things, they get a lot more angry. I think.
Do you also the idea that he says that Charlie didn't hate his enemies?
Destiny's
just called
Live?
Joe Biden
Are they
to
trolling?
whatever. It's like, okay, cool. There's no
They're
hate,
baiting.
hate there. He just wants him
He
to
called
die.
for Mehdi to be deported. He's like, we can't lionize this guy. This guy was a propagandist shill.
I have one more in me
His
then.
entire job was to
I'm
spew out
hungry,
the
I'm gonna
government
leave,
narrative.
and
Like,
probably
we're gonna
Destiny's gonna go
lionize this
live
guy.
in a
He
bit,
was just
so.
an
What makes you think he was
outgrowth
so
of the
connected
state.
with the government? What makes you say
Yeah.
that? Do you think?
Did I get another mission?
He was fielding
Bro,
calls
this is
from
such a
Trump and members of
sad
the
game.
administration, like, hey, shut up about
It's such
Yes,
what?
sir.
You think
Hey, shut up about the
Trump has a
administration.
close
Such a
relationship
sad
Oh,
game,
oh,
man.
sure,
Like,
yes, and
the
the-
Yeah.
top kills
Yeah,
and
he was politics the right way.
still
Pisco.
lost.
What do you mean?
Kirk was recommending to the administration.
What do you even
to
do at that
fill the
point?
administration. So he was
I don't know.
operating as an extension of the Trump administration. He was a propagandist, bootlicking.
Like once I
shit.
swapped
None
no
of
more
shit
and
respects his
it's
legacy.
like
This is
when
not
we were
a
on
respectful
defense,
legacy.
like
And it's deplorable.
started
for us
doing
to
way
even have
better.
This pantomime that Charlie
It was
Kirk,
just
all
drop
about
the ball,
free speech,
I
all
think.
about loving each other. No, nothing of the sort.
Well, they were definitely trying to. Oh, go ahead, play it.
Like it was probably me in the first round, but defense I think
was
wasn't
asked
right.
about this today, and I think she gave the worst fucking answer imaginable, which is basically Trump is himself. He's authentically himself.
Before you hit play.
Go ahead.
How old is she?
She's in her,
27 or
late
28?
20s. Yeah.
Why does she look 50?
Because evil
Yeah,
ages.
True.
Do you ever watch Star Wars? Evil is not like
Insult her
200 years old,
appearance,
it's actually
Giga Chat.
35. Yeah.
Sure, anything.
Average feminist.
I just wanted to follow up quickly on something that the president had said yesterday. So we heard from Erica Kerr. She said she forgives the man.
That's the Mantis, like,
from the president who said, "I hate my opponents.
thing?
I don't want the best for
Holy
them."
shit, I need that.
That's where we're bringing down the temperature of political violence in this
That
country.
goes hard.
If I could, I had a follow up on Venezuela too. Look, the president is authentically himself. I think
Oh, we got a Lord Spider-Man out here. Hold on, watch out. We got a Lord Spider-Man.
So beautifully was on stage with the president.
Oh
in
boy.
an unthinkable moment, in the midst of an unthinkable
I
tragedy.
think I'm gonna go strange
was
for
leaning on the
this
president for
switch,
support
maybe?
during that time, and he was there to give
I can go
support to her, as
heels.
well as the vice president and many other top-ranking cabinet officials.
So, listen, when the
Invisible
president said
Woman
he hates
or
50% of
something?
this country, he's just being himself and shut the fuck up, you know?
I'm pretty sure I saw a clip of Erica Kirk coming out to sparks flying like it's a WWE event. So I just don't buy this whole thing. I don't think anything's going to come of this either, because like they keep saying on the right, we didn't riot when Charlie was killed. Yeah, because you don't
No
give a shit.
team
So
up
I don't
healer.
think these guys have any
Rocket
energy or
it is.
momentum behind this. Yeah, they'll start some chapters and some people will go read the Bible.
Oh,
but the
Actually, we already have
board shit right back
fucking
away.
Dagger. I can go at
I was a
him.
lot more worried last week. This week, less so. I just feel like they overstepped way too far. Like,
Oh,
they
you
were
saw
trying to
Penny?
stop
Oh, wait. Yeah, no, I
what
can go
PC was
Penny.
talking about. And, you know,
Or I can go
there were
Rocket.
people
If you want to go
that
Penny.
were basically promoting him as
Do that.
being disrespectful
Hell yeah.
of Charlie Kirk's legacy. And I just feel like that doesn't really work on most people. You know, I feel like you have to be like a teenager to succumb to that kind of manipulation.
Hutch, do you think the Kimmel cancellation derailed it too? Because that was what I
Yeah. They fucked up the news cycle. That for sure took up the oxygen for a couple days.
Well, remember I don't know if I said here, but I said in 2
Get
weeks.
your
it's over. The Charlie
bonus
Kirk story's
health.
over.
Get
As
your
soon as
bonus
that memorial
health.
happens, it's done. And I really think it's
Get
over.
your
I don't
rocket
think anyone will be
jumps.
talking about him in the next couple weeks.
I agree with IRI that a lot of these people don't give a fuck about Charlie Kirk. They were selling like merch with like bullet holes and blood. You want to talk about like not being respectful to a man who's died? All of their conduct afterwards, a lot of it has been grifting. I do appreciate like if they're gonna do something, if they're gonna honor him to like. They're doing slam poetry and songs and stuff, and so like if they have some creative outlets that they want to do, that's all well and good. But don't force us and don't force the mainstream media to have to pretend that this pantomime is anything other than celebrating the death of. Celebrating the life of
Jesus, why did Spider-Man? Okay, maybe this guy's just Lord Spider-Man because he just fucking spams the character.
Figure on the level of Martin Luther King.
How did you all feel about the congressional votes about it? Like the House resolution, the Senate resolution, how did you all feel about that?
Why did Democrats vote for it? Well, why did any Democrats? Why did only 30 Democrats vote against one of these resolutions?
Can we
of, like,
kill
making
the
like,
Punisher?
Yeah, apparently not. I mean, I'm just heal botting right now. That's all I can do. But
I kind of get it insofar as like they don't want the heat of like, look, they all hated Charlie Kirk. And it's like
Storm
whatever,
too,
this
like,
goes
just
both ways.
standing
They're not
there,
going to get
like,
us
what
in
the
some
fuck
gotcha,
are you
like we hate Charlie Kirk. We voted no on honoring a dead guy because they're just going to use that against them. That's pretty much the only reason. They
Coke
did
got
that.
the res.
I don't know. That's
Like,
yeah, what the fuck? Are we serious right now?
Gotten the memo, and they're not really up to the fight right now. Many of them are. I think there are a lot of good.
I love bursting down tanks on Rocket. It's so fun.
It's the same kind of rationale about why they voted for the Laken Riley.
Rocket does a surprising amount of damage if you just hit a bunch of shots.
But just vote your conscience. We don't need a Charlie Kirk Remembrance Day. I wouldn't even support flying the flags at half-mast.
Well, Charles, who are you asking?
Both of you.
Well, Charles Schumer is about to win you back over with the government shutdown. We are full steam ahead.
Chuck Schumer's not going to shut down the government, bro. I don't know. I don't trust it.
IRI, did you see what he said though? When they asked what happens if Republicans like don't go along with it, like what happens if they don't negotiate it? They asked if he's still going to vote against it, and he just wouldn't answer the question. That's kind of making me nervous.
Well, he's been his cards.
Okay, no one kills me.
Give away the strategy.
My bad,
There's
my
no
bad.
time.
Let's
Let
turn
the
around
Senate
with the
approve
Star
House
Wars.
version because the House is out. Senate, Congress is out.
Fucking okay. Good shit. Oh, you're back alive. Let's go.
Negotiating thing that he's going to try now. Don't you think it's like, what's he really got like?
I'm retarded.
It's
okay.
Because they have to pass the House version. Because
Alright, watch out for Punisher.
They don't come back till Wednesday, which is already October 1st. So I don't.
And Stormal and Jeff. What the fuck is happening? Okay, cool.
Subsidies be renewed. So we're gonna see what happens here. But I think they're full steam ahead.
I don't trust them on TV, IRI. I don't trust them on TV.
I mean, I just wanted to say, peace go. Sometimes there's more moderate Democrats serving in more moderate districts, and they have a different constituency. It shouldn't bother you. I'm just saying, we've had this conversation so many times. You just want everybody to vote the same. And,
no, I want them to vote against. So yes, I want
Oh
them to
shit, you went off point?
in terms of policy, great.
Oh, it's
you know,
just
if there's
portal.
some fucking policy stuff, if there's some kind of virtue signal that isn't related to authoritarian government, but this is directly related to authoritarian government and the government's efforts to clamp down on free speech. And so, yeah, that's a bare minimum that I want from my Democratic Congress people.
What does that have to do with Charlie Kirk's resolution, though?
I'm healing.
Because they're using the Charlie Kirk resolution as part of their cry.
The thing that sucks about Rocket, like, there's so much of a delay between his abilities that, like, if I turn around to set up my beacon, like,
all of government effort to
like everybody's dead at the right that second.
I just don't think it matters.
Jesus, I was healing you, but yeah.
They were going to pass it anyway.
No, I mean, things matter, but this vote just did not matter. It's a purely symbolic vote. And if somebody felt pressure from their own constituents if they felt like this could be a liability,
Where's my cloak and dagger in there, bro?
The vote itself isn't, what matters in the sense that this is going to pass anyway. Who cares? It's indicative of weakness. It's indicative of weakness. And all these members. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And all these members.
Every representative is accountable to their own constituents, bro. Not every constituency is the same.
Your explanation doesn't resolve how many members voted in favor. it, right? Your explanation, there's some moderate members, dude. Come on, they gotta vote. That doesn't explain over 100+ members. They're not all in fucking swing districts. They're not
They
all
don't want to
moderates.
deal with
So your explanation doesn't.
they don't want to deal with the hassle of Republicans.
Dude, fucking punish roll every 5 seconds.
Vulnerable, and for some people, they have a lot more insulation from that kind of danger. If you're in like a D+40 district or something like that, you don't really need to worry about stuff like that. But if you're in a close district, who
But didn't
cares?
Bernie Sanders vote yes? I mean, he's pretty solidly in the blue, right? I think it's not just about the swing thing, Hutch, but I disagree with these guys. I do think I understand why you're saying it's weak, but it's just, hey, I don't want this heat. There's so many more things we're about to fight on, like the shutdown bill. Which, by the way, I think we should play
Just
the
vote
game.
president. Vote. Why are you voting in favor? If that's the thing, just vote president. I mean,
I'm curious.
Can we go on the point?
Yeah.
I'm trying to come up with examples.
Ulting point.
Have Democrats ever done like this sort
Get
of
on.
shit to Republicans, like just make them eat unpopular symbolic votes?
Yeah, both
like,
parties. Let's do the Charlie Kirk Memorial Shutdown Bill. If you're against it, you hate Charlie Kirk. Okay?
Yeah, like, right, like, well, but the equivalent
Fucking
of
he
your
ults.
gay bill or
Cool.
something like that. You know what I mean? Like, right? No, like, is there anything?
But that's
Oh my god, they're gonna fucking do a Jeff NATO again.
at our core want
Cool,
to solve
cool,
problems.
cool, cool. Just kill me. Just kill me, bro. Just kill me.
Bipartisan way to bring people together, 'cause that's the job.
Second goal pusher as Trump was found guilty via intent to
Oh, I
fire the
understand
gun
it
even though he
doesn't-
didn't. Sorry, he
Right,
did
yeah,
shoot
I
him off
understand
function.
that, the frustration, but ultimately that's the job. I know we have to get through this step first before we
I
get
don't
to
know.
that. So I just think it's still built within the Democrats to
Not much
look
about
for
that.
ways to work together.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out.
This game
Like,
was
if
so
there
dog
was
shit.
ever- 'cause I
Holy
couldn't think
fuck.
of one where like the shoe was on the other foot and like.
What do we need to
Like, obviously
switch?
I know that there was a bipartisan resolution about Melissa Hortman. My gut feeling is if
Yes.
that resolution
Damn,
is a
they're
bit
mad
more
at you.
robust, like the language used in the Charlie Kirk one, we're talking about not just like we're honoring her life, but it was like whereas Charlie Kirk was like a champion of free speech, whereas he had the fattest cock. Like it was just going into vivid detail. If there was something like that about Melissa Hortman, you know, whereas Melissa Hortman was morally superior to every Republican who's ever like.
Should I
if
swap,
we're
or
National
are you gonna
Melissa
stay
Hortman
Penny?
Remembrance Day,
Gonna
where we
just
remember where Melissa Hortman
play a
was
different tank or
assassinated
something?
by a radical
I'll swap
Trump
too.
supporter. Like if we try to
Get
match
more
that,
damage.
I wonder
Against this shit.
if Republicans would vote against it. My expectation is they would, including
I don't wanna
swing
play
Republicans.
tank
I don't think we'd
with
get
this,
you know
guys.
fucking Don
Yeah,
Bacon.
I can play
or
tank if you wanna go
Iowa,
support.
Nebraska. And so that's why I'm curious. Like, I wonder, has the shoe ever been on the other foot? And could the
You wanna
shoe
go
ever
support?
be on the other foot? It just feels like one of those
Oh,
things where
so-
we constantly have to vote for these like really fucking annoying. You know,
Both parties do it, by the way. Both parties do it. They try to
Do
make
you
it
have
party.
one? The
No,
John
I mean, I
Survivor?
can't think of something off the top of my head.
Oh shit, I got to use my new caps
Because
kit.
like it says here, like I
Let's do
get why
that.
you would vote for something
Why
like this.
not?
It says, you know, praise Kirk as a courageous American patriot who boldly lived out his faith with conviction, courage, and compassion. Like, okay, yeah, that's probably why a lot of people voted no. But it
I mean, this
also
will
calls upon
also-
all Americans, regardless of race, party affiliation, or creed, to reject political violence, recommit to respectful debate, uphold American values, and respect one another as fellow Americans. So, like, given that language, I can see why a Democratic politician might say, oh, this would look bad if I vote against this. And even the ones that did vote against it, so like Mark Vesey said, I'm introducing an alternative measure that just condemns political violence, and then that garnered what 118 co-sponsors. So it's like,
Or
okay,
even
there's
condemn it specifically against Kirk. Yeah,
Whereas Charlie
Where
Kirk
is this guy going?
personified the
That's
values
me.
of
That's
My bad.
exercising his God-given right to speak freely, challenging prevailing narratives. He was a protector of
I
government
just-
propaganda, and
I
did so
sent
with
it.
honor, courage, and respect for his fellow
I was going for the
Americans,
healers,
whereas
but I
Charlie Kirk was a
forgot
fierce defender of the
nobody
American
could see me
founding and
back there,
liberty,
and everybody
limited
immediately turned
government,
around. So
this motherfucker tried to
on their team, I
overturn
mean,
an election.
wasn't
And
supposed to
no, I
happen.
vote this down every single day of the week. You say it doesn't matter because what? Because people are going to be. This isn't going to matter to the fucking constituents. They're not going to fucking bring this up as like, oh, because you will have an explanation. And I think it speaks to the weakness of some of these Dems. They don't feel they're able to be quick on their feet and have an
You're
explanation.
just horny to call Democrats weak.
No, I'm not at all.
Okay.
I am not horny to do that
Cut.
at all. whatsoever. No,
We see the microphone stand
that
shaking.
is not true at all.
Okay, there we go. We got Hulk again. We got Hulk. Kill this thing. Yeah, there we go.
Like, it's more of a headache to just not. No,
Oh my god, I can snipe the fucking Jeff. Let's go.
In and of itself, who the fuck cares about the resolution? I'm not going to be calling out the Democrats for this resolution in fucking 2 weeks, 3 weeks, but it's a sign. It's a sign that these people are not meeting the moment because they don't feel like they can stand on principle and actually be strong Democrats. This vote is meaningless in the long term, 100%, but it shows that these people, I think, are weak.
Go ahead, IRI.
Well, I was gonna say, I think if you zoom out a bit though, and you think about
This
the
guy's
public
spamming heals.
perception of Charlie
Fucking
Kirk,
piece
it's
of
been
shit.
sold as here's a guy who's just going around the college campuses talking politics, and he got killed doing what we all want us to do is talk.
Oh,
and
fuck
have
me.
debate. I understand
Yeah.
that's not the story of what he was really doing, but I feel like that's how most
Yeah.
people look at what Charlie Kirk was doing.
Yeah, it's interesting you say that because so today was a relatively low output video day for me, and I was trying to see what was going on. Like yesterday,
More
with the
using
shit ton of videos
squids?
I did,
So you can
I was
put one
waiting.
down,
I had a
maybe?
text message from a really good friend
Go
of
on
mine.
the
I'm the godfather to his daughter. That's how close we are. And I didn't realize, I should have expected, he had become a big fan of Charlie Kirk, I suppose, over the years, and even more so after Kirk was assassinated. And we've had some really productive conversations. He's a conservative, but he's a never Trump Republican. He's never voted for Trump. And the last conversation that we had, you know, I told him my position. Like, listen, you know,
No
it sucks.
way.
I felt bad for, you know, Charlie Kirk's family, whatever. It was just really disgusting what happened. I'm not going to lionize him or pretend that I respected him or liked his views. I didn't.
Oh, man.
That doesn't matter. Blah, blah, blah. All the
That's
stuff we talked about. And during one of the conversations, he was like,
We're doing better. We're doing better. It's okay. We got this.
Free speech and debate and all this shit.
I believe in
Why
us.
weren't you a big fan of his? And I'm like, well, I never felt that he particularly lived
No,
up to
this guy's
his
a
established
dog
principles.
shit.
Like, he co-signed, celebrated all Trump's,
Maybe.
you know, censorious bullshit, the attacks on law firms, universities, et cetera, and so forth.
Yep.
He tried to overturn
I
the
don't know
election
why
and
you're
all these
going
other
there.
things. And I said, like, even like a recent example with the Epstein files, which is he tried to pump the brakes on the Epstein files files after spending the entire election saying that Biden could snap his fingers and release the files, and Trump makes a phone call to him. It's like, hey, ease up. Anyway, long story short, so he sends me a message a couple of days later today, and very gently read me the riot act. He's like,
you wrote down one killer. I don't know why you guys
have a 2-hour conversation about it. Where it's like,
I'm fast, so
I
I'll
don't
just
think
fuck
that those
around.
principles
But
at all. And it is interesting, like the sort of revisionist history going around. This is a person who, you know, I don't associate.
Right, go in.
And it seems like there's going to be a massive sanitation project for his reputation, but I do imagine will be pretty successful.
You know what? No, I gotta push back on that because like I was a little worried about that happening, but basically everyone on the left that I've seen on social media and in the media have not sanitized.
Oh no, not on the left. I'm sorry. I just meant
We
like
were
the
supposed to
wrong
go in
I mean,
with
like,
Holmes.
Yeah, Lib ever, dude. Ezra Klein's out there saying like, we need more Charlie Kirks. 10 million Charlie Kirks, sign me up. One more Charlie Kirk for me. I'm hungry for more Charlie Kirk. That's what he's saying.
His article
That
was
shit was so
insane.
cool.
I mean, there were some parts of it that I agreed with, like where basically he just said,
Alright, I'm gonna stop
Charlie
trolling.
Kirk, we don't have a reason to believe he committed a crime. Like we have no reason to
Okay,
believe he
cloak and
committed
dagger
violence.
roll.
And, like if that's the sense in which Charlie Kirk upheld the values of America, okay, I guess agreed. But that's not what people mean when they say he did it the right way. And later on in the video, or in the actual article,
There we go.